Hello? Is this thing on? Yeah, it's on. What's up, guys? How's everyone doing today? I'm still talking to myself because there's nobody even in here. Oh, man. Who's it going to be today? Is it HD Customs? We shall see. Do I even have this set up right? I probably messed something up. Typical me. Yo, Offroad King is first today. Normally it's HD Customs. He has broke his 3-day streak, 4-day streak. What's up, Niraj? I'm okay, guys. I'm having an issue with my lungs or breathing or something. I actually have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. So that's gonna take up pretty much my whole morning tomorrow. I got to get this figured out because, like, I'm not overweight or anything. I'm actually really healthy, so that's why I'm kind of concerned. But there's something wrong with my lungs. Ever since we had these fires over here in California, it's been hard to breathe, and my chest feels heavy. I don't know what it is, so I got to go see the doctor because I need to stay around. You know, I need to make sure I'm good to go. What's up, John? How's everyone doing? I'm getting my PC fixed today. So yes, hell yeah. What was wrong with your PC? Actually, what am I doing? Why am I going the long way? I don't need fuel. Hey, what's up, Cookie Monster? Welcome back. All my returnees. Temporary account. Temporary account? That's what's wrong with your computer? Or you're using a temporary account to hang out? We unlocked all-terrain tires yesterday, guys. It makes such a big difference. Hey, what's up, Idit? Welcome back, man. It is Wednesday. I can't believe it's already Wednesday. This week is like flying. It's because we're having so much fun, right? What's up, Maras? The on-screen chat should be coming soon, guys. I don't know why it takes a few minutes, but she should be here soon. I am not a big Tega fan. I mean, they're good trucks, don't get me wrong. I'm a fan of all trucks. I don't hate on trucks. They can all be put to use. They all have a purpose. Yes, some are better than others. But I'm not going to diss on Tega. They are good trucks, let me tell you. But man, it is nice to have all-terrain tires. It makes a big difference. Yeah, my throat is all jacked up, guys, so I'm sorry if I'm like clearing my throat and stuff. I'm seeing the doctor tomorrow to get that figured out, so I'm not going to be on tomorrow morning. Hopefully I can be on at night, but here in California, the doctor's office is going to take up my entire morning. The A&K Civilian, for a truck you get early in the game, actually overall, that truck is awesome. Except the fact that it is so fuel thirsty and has a really small tank. Kind of hinders it. You really got to watch your fuel in that thing. But it's a good truck. It'll go anywhere. I always take the Tatra 813 as a scout. The Tatra 813 is probably my second favorite truck in the game. I love the 813. I actually just released a video on the Tatra Force. It's slow, yeah. Both the Tatras, Tatra Force and the 813 are both slow, but they are good trucks. And when you're going through some crazy heavy terrain, slow trucks don't really matter. Yeah, Tatras are amazing. Let the force be with you. Awesome. I almost made a bunch of Star Wars jokes, but I didn't. Man, this trailer feels super heavy with the smallest engine in this truck. But yeah, guys, I really wish I could make tomorrow's stream in the morning, but in California, the doctor's office is like a 3-hour ordeal. Easy. There's the bot. Man, she's getting slower and slower every day to join the party. So our chats should be popping up soon here. But Botrix, yeah, Botrix. She's the one that puts our chats up on the screen. What's up, Semi? How's it going, man? I don't think I've met you before. Welcome to the channel. And sorry if you have been here before and I don't remember you. I'm still getting used to remembering everyone's names. But I've seen everyone. John, Offroad King, of course. Normally we have HD Customs in here. I don't know where he's at. Hey, Mako, what's up, man? But people are doing their things. He might be sleeping. He fell off his bike and hurt himself pretty bad, so. The Tatra Phoenix. You know what's crazy? I used the Tatra Phoenix for the longest time as just a fuel trucker. A fuel carrier. And just recently I started using it for other tasks. Even with its little dinky donut tires, it's actually a really good truck. That thing can get around. It's amazing what it could do, actually. So, I have to say, all three Tatras, pretty solid trucks. Really good on fuel, too. There's so many good trucks in the games. The Azov's good. I checked out the Azov Atom. That thing's awesome, too. Alright. We are repairing the C70. There's only 2 out of 8 tires on this thing? What? Did I use that many? I don't remember having 6 pop tires anywhere. Interesting. Let's see if we can get this home. Oh, John, honestly, the CK1500 is better. Only because it's not as top heavy. The Scout 800 is very top heavy, so it's way easier to tip. Let's see if we can even get this home on road tires. Probably not going to happen, but we can try. This is why nobody likes the C70, because it's just not a truck that's very useful at first. 6 pop tires at the start? Yeah. I think I was reading it backwards. I thought I had already used 6. Yeah, this is just gonna be... This is gonna just take more time. Probably best if I just pull it up to the road. And, do I want to leave this trailer here? No, we'll keep the trailer on it. Because... No, I won't be using the trailer much over here. We'll at least get it closer to the gas station. Yo, hardcore. Hey, what's up, Skull? What's up, Heretic? What's up, Commander? How's everyone doing? But yeah, definitely go with the 1500 over the Scout. For sure. The Scout loves to flip. I don't play with anybody. Yeah, it's just too much having to send the codes, and then everybody wants to play with me, and I wouldn't have a chance to play with everybody. There's just too many people. So I just make it fair and not play with anybody. I just play solo. Plus there might be connection issues and all that kind of stuff. It's just hard while you're doing it on stream. Plus you have to communicate with them, and then I have to read chat, talk to them, and all that stuff. It'd just be too much. My harvester won't even start. Maybe it needs some fuel. Why is it telling me to use the keyboard? It's kind of weird. The battery died? Oh yeah, that'll do it. Oh, you have a better connection? Was your connection bad yesterday? Let's change the time here. I feel so powerful that I can change the time. Let there be light. But yeah, nice to see all the new faces in here. We have a Discord, guys. Everyone hangs out in there. You can even go in there and stream your own game if you want. Was bad for 2 weeks? How does that happen? Were they working on it or something? That's always the worst. That would suck if you're like in the middle of a stream and they cut out the internet to like do repairs or something. That'd be the worst thing. Alright. I think I could get the, I think I can get her home from here. What do you guys think? I might have a little trouble in one of these patches. Yeah, we'll go get her some fuel. Just clutched a refill with like 3 liters left. Oh yeah, man. 3 liters left. Jeez. That's pushing it. Pretty close. Alright. You would actually think with pop tires you would get through mud better. Kind of like sand. I'm gonna have to find another maintenance trailer somewhere. Oh, that could have been bad. I was reading chat. I really got to start pausing. C70 without all drive or GMC. What do you prefer? Oh, I prefer the C70. I love this truck. I mean, it's not the best before it gets upgraded, but once you get all the upgrades, it's a good truck. But even without all the upgrades, I find use for it. I'll probably throw a fuel tanker on the back of this. You're moving soon, so I don't renew my contract. Oh, $25 for the fiber optic internet. Oh, that they won't ever use. It's only $25 for fiber optic? Dang, that's cheap. I mean, considering I don't know where you live, but it's super expensive in California. I pay $80 and it's regular cable. I don't even have fiber optic in my area. Now it's $7. That's a deal. That is a deal. 600, 100? That's fast. You have 600, 100? You should be having no problem watching a stream with 600, 100. I have 1,035. Yeah. I pay $80 a month for 1,035. $70.10. Yeah, 70 you should still be able to stream. That is pretty slow. Definitely slow. But should be enough for streaming. But I wish I could pay 25. Where do you live, if you don't mind me asking? Try 1 liter of diesel and you run out right at the gas station. Yep, I've had that happen. I've had that happen where I ran out like 10 feet away. This measurement is 70. We're talking about internet speed, so it's his example. It's like 70 download and 10 upload. I have 1,000 download megabits per second and 35 megabits per second upload. So like me uploading the stream right now, I'm using all 35 gigabytes. I'm maxed out. And you're in Poland? Oh yeah. You guys want to know something crazy? America has actually really slow internet compared to other countries. I'm in Los Angeles. Okay, near Los Angeles. And our internet is slow compared to like Germany, and I think there's I forget what other country that has the fastest internet. But yeah, America's internet is slow. Wait. I didn't mean to pull from that. Oh, you know what? I can actually... I'm gonna repair this. There we go. Ten 10.03. Ooh, man. Hey, but in the middle of nowhere, that's better than nothing, right? When I was a kid, we had dial-up. We had to hook up our internet with our phone cord, and it would take 3 hours to download one song. And you didn't have cell phones or anything. Hey, Lemmy. Just looked at the shorts. Yeah, I just uploaded one. Welcome to the chat. I actually forgot to follow up on that. Normally I reply to everyone's comments and stuff. I haven't even looked at it. But yeah, I put one up on the Tatra Force. Yeah, when I was a kid too, when I would drive from state to state, nowadays you have cell phone service the whole way. We wouldn't have any cell phone service. If you got stuck on the side of the road or something, you had to walk miles to the next phone, like the call box on the side of the road, just to get help. Your max speed is 30. You pay $45 for 8,000, 1,000. Oh my God. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. America's internet is slow, and we have to pay so much for our fastest thing, and our fastest is slow compared to other. Where do you live? Heretic? Because some European countries have such fast internet, man. It's nuts. Look at this thing just romping with street tires. I do play with mods. I actually have a few installed right now. They're on the Discord. If you guys want to hang out on the Discord, go ahead. I am not going to repair, so this thing's going to be beat up forever. Dial-up would give you away when trying to sneak. Oh, for sure it would. And I used to play StarCraft on dial-up. You could actually play games on dial-up. That was crazy back in the day. I'd play StarCraft, lots of StarCraft, Diablo. But if anybody called the house or picked up the phone, it would disconnect the line and you get disconnected from the game. It'd make me so mad. Download speed 24.5, upload speed 104.6. Dang, that's a really fast upload. You guys have way faster upload than us. Like, I have 1,035. Like, the max I can pay for is 35 upload. I can't get any more. I'd have to move to a different city. I am using them. I use well, I don't use DLC trucks. I use DLC trailers and sideboards. So, is there anything I want to throw on this? Definitely that. I'm not going to be using this truck for anything other than let me see. Depends on how much the tires are. You know, I'll wait till I unlock off-roads. But I am going to put... I'm going to pay the money for this. And sell that. And I am a stickler for colors, so I want to make it match. So we'll make it red. There we go. Sad looking Kodiak, yep. And she's gonna, in hard mode, I never repair my vehicles. Well, I repair them, but the garage is the only spot that repairs your body work. Oh, you're in North Carolina? What? Hello, what truck do you recommend buying first on hard mode? I will recommend... God, I can remember... I'm trying to remember when. But this playthrough, I'm definitely going to get the 5070. This truck right here. Nope. Where is she? Definitely get... Did I pass it? Am I blind? Yeah, there it is. The Paystar 5070. I am definitely aiming for this truck. This is a great truck. And it comes with OHD tires. Crazy thing happened today when I was moving the grass. I drove over the cable. Uh-oh. And now your hand is numb? You drove... Why do you have a cable going through your grass? Was it normally like up on a light pole or something? Did it fall down? Oh, we're getting the P16, guys. We are on our way. Where is my scout? Not this one. Where's my 1500? Not this 1500. Is it in the garage? It's Fleet Starts Big Bro, yeah. I have 64 download and 8 upload here in northern Canada. Is that considered fast or slow, Cookie Monster? Or like maybe mid-tier? From the mower. Oh, the mower is electric. Oh. I thought you meant you like ran over an electrical line for like their house. Yeah, I got shocked before. It was an open exposed wire under the cabinet at my aunt's house, and I just grazed my arm against it, like just and it went my whole hand was numb. It's the weirdest feeling getting electrocuted. Have I tried TWMS tipsy mod? No. Does it make your trucks more tipsy? It is in here. Dang it. I thought I had this in Dang, I thought I had this somewhere else, but I guess not. But I am going to put a better engine on here. I'm going to sell this. I don't use this engine. It's too big. But I am going to upgrade this. And since I sold that engine, I'm going to... Can I put a roof rack on here? Yes, I can. Perfect. And I was thinking about maybe lifting this thing. Because we're going to go through some pretty good mud. Yeah, we'll do this. I just got into the stream, and first I see is the Chevy looking like a go-kart. Oh, yeah. It was, huh? I'm going to put a lift on it, because we're going to go get the, we're going to go get the P16. No, I kind of want to change the color, too. Kind of like the orange. Tipsy mod is not tippy, it's just called that. Cool, yeah. If you oh, you know what? In the Discord, I need to make a channel called recommended mods. Like share your like favorite mods or something. Actually, I could do that right now. I'll do like I'll just do a text one. We'll just call it favorite mods. Okay. You could post it. All right, now we got some extra fuel on the top, and don't forget, guys, adding roof racks on your truck, especially on the top like this, especially with the Scout 800, makes you more tippy. Now, what would be the fastest route? That's Island Lake. You know what? We're going to... I know what we're going to do. We're going to go through here. Actually, we'll go this way. We're going to go get some watchtowers, and then we're going to go over the... we're going to go through the island. The notorious island, and get that upgrade. But no, I love mods, guys. Once I'm done reviewing like all the trucks and Scouts and stuff, I'm gonna be doing reviews on mods. I might even be doing some separate streams, just playing around with mods and stuff. But so what's everyone up to today? It's the middle of the week. It's Wednesday. I am playing on PC. Yeah, I don't have any consoles at the moment. I just play on PC. I've always been a pretty straightforward just PC guy my whole life. I've been building computers since I was 9. Film some garbage trucks? Nice. I used to like getting Xboxes, but PC is just like with Xbox Live and everything now, building a PC is pretty much just like having an Xbox. Found some pretty cool beasts. Hell yeah. And what's up, Fox? I don't think I said hi to you. Mowed the grass and a hornet bit me again. Oh my god, man. You're just having all kind of... You guys are just having grass problems. I've never been bit by a hornet or a wasp. I have been stung by a bee, though. Right in my neck. And it was only one time. And I kind of felt bad because the bee died. Because I don't like killing bees. They roar when they drive next to the bin? Really? They roar. That's crazy. Yeah, our garage, our garbage trucks here love to be super loud. Really early in the morning, and they love to slam the bucket, just bam, super loud. You know, they have to rev the RPMs up for the hydraulics too, so it's just like super loud at like 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, dude, bees are so expensive. I'm not expensive, important for our Earth. We had a neighbor that she had a, when bees migrate. Excuse me. Oh, guys, if you don't know, my throat's all messed up. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I'm not going to be on in the morning. I have to go see the doctor for my throat. But she had a swarm of bees that were migrating with the queen, and they'll find a location, you know, like your trash can or under your awning in your porch or something, and they'll hang out there until they find a new spot to migrate. And you're supposed to call the beekeeper. He'll come out and collect them all and put them in his bee farm. She went out there with wasp spray and a broom and started killing them all, and I got so mad. I got so mad at her. I was like, you don't do that. Like, she's like, I don't care, I don't give a and I was like, you're a horrible person. I was like, do you realize how much we need bees? She's like, I don't care. I was like, oh, the entitlement of that lady. I was so mad at her. She probably killed 300 bees. We need the bees. What's up, beans? Now I want beans. I love beans. I like black beans. Wait, what happened to my off-road transmission? Oh well, whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it now. It's going good, man. How's the beans and the toast doing? Oh, what's up, Mohawk? What's up, mother truckers? Chilling, man. We were just talking about bees. How my neighbor, she was killing hundreds of them, and I was so mad. What garbage company? Waste management. It's called waste management. Go figure. I haven't seen Turd for a while. I haven't seen him for a couple days, and I haven't seen HD Customs today. Normally he's the first one in here. I don't know. He's probably on Discord though. I saw him writing earlier, or last night. Mohawk would know. But I know he fell off his bike, so his shin's all messed up and stuff. He might be at the doctor's as well. Who knows? Oh, you're out to Tennessee? My brother just moved to Tennessee. He moved to oh my god, dude. I could never remember this city. I was like, bro, why did you move to the most complicated city with the most complicated name? It's called like Marlborough, Marlborough. I don't know, dude. It's the weirdest name. You probably know what it is. But I can never remember it. It rhymes with Marlboro, like the cigarette. Wild bees, especially solitary ones, are better at pollination than domesticated ones, but only specific types of plants. Well, if domesticated ones can help a little bit, that's fine with me. But I just don't kill the bees. Marlboroville, thank you. Thank you, I did. That's it. I just always think of Marlboro, the cigarettes, but I can never remember Marlboroville. Marlboroville, thank you. Alright, let's go get this. What upgrade is that? I'm going to determine if I want to get that or not right now. I don't think it's anything important, to be honest. Yeah, I'm cheating a little bit, guys. Sue me. Oh. No, I don't need that right now. Marlboroville. It's not really that was a joke like the cigarette. Oh, so that's not the name? Oh my god. But you know what's crazy? You're pretty dang close. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Tennessee Marrows. Oh, here it is. I found the real one. Here it is. I'll put it in chat. This is the place in Tennessee my brother moved to. Murfreesboro. You're pretty close for making a joke. I use MapRunner all the time. It's very yes, it's helpful. It is super helpful. Even me, who's played this game a long time, you just can't remember everything. But yeah, guys. I don't know where Mohawk went. Maybe he's still in here. But I might be streaming tomorrow night, guys. I kind of want to do that. I want to see what like a stream would look like, me streaming at like 9 p.m. my time, like 9 to like midnight or something. It's kind of starting to piss me off. I'm doing the missions where you have to get 3 medium logs for the farm and town storage in Black River. Oh yeah, I won't lie. When I first started playing this game, I did not like logging missions. Oh, you're here? Did HD Custom say he was going to the doctors or anything like that? Normally he's the first one in here. So I just want to do a little welfare check on him. Either that or he got his phone taken away. Oh, I'm so happy I put the snorkel on this thing, guys. But yeah, I did not like logging missions at all when I first started. Hey, what's up, Rusty? Welcome back, man. Good evening. Good morning. Rusty must be in Europe. Hey, Lucas. Alright, we got that. Across the river. It's a curtain side trailer. I'm not gonna do that with this truck. Just been 7 p.m. Where are you at, Rusty? If you don't mind me asking. I kind of want to know where everyone's at, and I want to remember where everyone's at. Hey, what's up, pilot? How you doing, man? Are you really a pilot? That'd be so cool if we had a pilot in our room. You love my best trucks videos? Thanks, man. I love making them. They're so fun. It's Portugal? Oh, 6 p.m. in Portugal. Okay. So this is not a bad time for me to stream for Portugal. Yeah, man, I love making videos. You know, but I'm gonna be really sad when I run out of trucks to talk about. Because when I'm done with all like the off-road and heavies and heavy duties and all that, I'm moving on to the tractors and the scout trucks. But after that, I'm just gonna have to do something. I'm probably gonna backtrack and just start reviewing them again because my opinions changed so much. It's 1:07 in the morning. 12 for me. 12 p.m. or a.m. Who was telling me that this is the worst nightmare? This part right here. I forget who told me. 1 p.m. Oh, okay. So you're only 3 hours ahead of me. So you must be on the East Coast. Yeah, you're on the East Coast. That's right. But my brother said he really loves Tennessee. He moved. He lived here with over here by me in California, and he said he'll never move back to California. There's too many people in California. Too much smog and too many fires and traffic, and it literally takes you like 20 minutes to drive 3 miles. Or like 5 kilometers. Oh, you know what? Is the current gonna be too strong for me? Oh, there he is. Oh, he was asleep. Huh. Yeah, I got on a little earlier today. Guys, I'm not gonna be able to do this. I forgot the current's too strong here. I'm gonna have to flip a bitch. This is Michigan. Oh man, I'm in big trouble. I forgot that you oh man. I forgot that the current's way too strong here. Review the season 7 buggy? I will. Well, guys, I know how to. I think the current. No, it's not working the right way. Sometimes the current will take you over here, and you can bring a truck over here and winch up to it and bring it back in. But I think I'm screwed. Dang, I'm gonna have to pay for the recover. guys. How did I get so much money? Oh, I sold the those engines. That's right. Well, that's a mistake. I'm always used to being in such big trucks that are so heavy that current doesn't really matter. But yeah, HD Customs, we were just asking about you because normally you're on first, and we were just wondering where you at. Yes, I'm definitely gonna review the modded trucks for sure. I actually have a favorite mod truck that I want to show all you guys. But welcome to the chat. So who are you? I heard you're just some guy. It's not even that bad, but it's slower than you think, and I had to use my earth roamer to get it. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna turn the engine off, but I knew what was happening. I knew I was effed. It's okay. But, oh, you know what? I forgot. I wanted to, put on, I thought I had the off-road transmission on this thing. I guess I didn't put it on. But slower. Oh, yeah. I haven't played much with the earth roamer. You wish you had the earth roamer? Yeah, it's a cool truck. It does pretty well for a 4x4. I'll give it that. I could have swore we unlocked. Didn't we unlock the off-road transmission, guys? Yeah. Is my save being weird? I swear this save has been acting weird with some things. Or it's me. God, so slow with the controller to zoom. I was being slow with the mouse too. I did get the upgrade. Do you have all the DLCs? I do. I recently just bought every single thing, and I bought all of SnowRunner. I own everything. So I have a lot of things to use. That's why this hard mode playthrough I'm doing right now, we're going to test a lot of new trucks. And I'm trying to stay away with trucks that I love and would always use in the past, so we can do something kind of new. Today, first was off-road. Off-road was first today. Yeah, I play other games. I play Star Citizen. I play Battlefield. I play Factorio. I play tons of games, guys. I play Cyberpunk 2077, Red Dead Redemption 2, Beam MG Drive. When I had my PlayStation, I'd play a lot of Gran Turismo. I used to play a lot of Forza back in the day, but I don't like the new Forzas. They're very arcadey. I like the simulations. I play Assetto Cortez. So, yeah, I'm on a new save, Lucas. Yep. It's kind of weird that they added the Earth Roamer in Austria for some reason. It is kind of funny, huh? That is kind of funny. You love your... Oh, hey, Malin, what's up? Your vid so much. You love my videos? Thanks, man. Oh, you're from Germany? Awesome. I'm German, and I've never been to Germany. I need to visit. Oh, yeah, you can't put off-road on this thing. That's right. Dark Tide, brother. We got to play Dark Tide. Yeah. Oh, I want to pick up Darksiders. I think that's what it's called. That game looks kind of fun. Where's the off-road gearbox at? Anyway, I think you're trying to say I don't want highway gear. It's right here in Michigan. You got to come all the way to Drummond Island, and it'll be right here, right by the gateway, north of the gateway from Island Lake. It's right here. But you can use Map Runner to find everything. I plan to visit US, but I can't decide whether I want to go to the East Coast or the West Coast. Well, I've been to New York. It's beautiful. If you want to see a lot more museums and see the history of the United States, I would go to the East Coast. because that's where we all started. The United States started on the East Coast. I gotta go play with Samco. Okay, Customs, have fun, man. You have a blast. Yeah, Drummond. All right, let's start. I gotta play. Let's play. So we're just gonna take the big long road. The big long road. Dang, we got 37 people in here? What? You flipped the Mastodon. How on earth did you flip the Mastodon? That is a feat in itself. Oh, the Mohawk say so. Take care. Oh. Yeah, flipping the Mastodon's pretty hard. Same with flipping the P16 is pretty hard too. But it's, I mean, it's possible. Don't get me wrong. Oh, you joined the Discord last night? Heck yeah, man. Welcome in. Yeah, people stream their games. I put on different separate channels for everyone, so you can stream your game, you can hang out and talk on the mics. It's a good hangout sesh. I'm happy I built one. I kind of like Discord. It's not the logs, it's where the logs are at. Yeah. It's not the logs, it's where the logs are at. That is true. A little bit of both. The logs make you really top heavy. The log mill? Yeah. You talking about the one in the corner of the map? I have the RTX 5070 Ti. What is Beam MG about? It's an open, kind of like an open world sandbox kind of thing. Not really open world, just different scenarios. But it's really just a sandbox for physics. There's no real objective to the game. But they are really, they've been talking for a while, but a career mode is supposed to be coming out. Oh, I also love Car Mechanic Simulator. I like that game. But the MG just has really good physics. Oh yeah, I forgot there's this little bridge right here. That's some easy XP. I've never played PlayStation on a anything other than PC. How does it run on PlayStation and stuff? I'm sure pretty good. This game doesn't require too many graphics. Like, you don't need too much of a beefy machine. I mean, this game even runs on my laptop. My friend lives in New Jersey and he told me to go west. Yeah, it all depends on what you want to do. Like, if you want to go to like Vegas and like go gambling, go to Hollywood and stuff, yeah, you would want to come to the west. But if you want to see the more historical side of the United States, I would definitely go to the east. You can go to like Thomas Jefferson's house, and he's got like a apple farm or apple orchard. You can go to all the museums. I think you can even visit where the Declaration of Independence was signed, like all that stuff. I've never played any Wreckfest game, but I did play this Demolition Derby game on PlayStation 1 as a kid. That was so fun. I think it was Demolition Derby 2, I think. But for the time, the graphics were amazing on the PS1 for that game. I played that game for hours. But it's kind of expensive. You have a lot of mods. It slows. Oh yeah, the more mods you have installed, the slower the game is to load, for sure. Oh, is it peaking? My bad. I did turn up my my input a little bit. Is that better? And it was kind of close to my face. You just streaming? Heck yeah. I've been noticing a lot of people have been streaming in there. That's cool. I didn't expect that to happen, but that's really cool. But for whoever just joined in, yeah, I'm not going to be on in the morning. I do have to go to a doctor's appointment for my throat. So that'll be taking up like 3-4 hours of my day, because in California, you'll have your appointment at 10 a.m., but you'll get into the doctor's office at 10 a.m., but the doctor won't come to see you until like noon. It's so dumb. And I'm like, why is my appointment at 10 if I don't see the doctor till noon? And you're just sitting alone in this little tiny box office, just waiting by yourself. Right now in California, it is 10:21 a.m. Flat Out was sick as well. That sucks. Hey, Norwegian, what's up? So true though. It's so dumb. It's the same thing with the dentist too. Like, they're like, hey, get here. Your appointment is at 9 a.m. and then they sit you in the dentist chair, and then you wait like an hour and a half for the. It's just stupid. It's like, if my appointment's at 9, I should have my appointment at 9, not to sit here for an hour and a half, 2 hours waiting. You like that I can stream? Yeah, I like that I can stream too. It's fun. And I'm working on some long form content too, guys. So we're going to be getting some long form. And I'm in Tennessee. Good old Tennessee. Yeah, I think it's just an American thing, honestly. But who knows? I've never asked anybody else in a different country how their medical system works, but I think it's pretty stupid. Maybe they do that just so you're on time, I guess. Man, Flat Out the game. Oh, Flat Out. I don't think I've ever seen or heard of that one. Flat Out. I'd have to check that. You know what I was thinking last night? I was like, I wonder if there's ever going to be a SnowRunner competitor, like someone that's going to make an off-road game that's kind of similar, but from a different company. You play every weekend? Heck yeah. I'd play every day. During COVID, I played this game religiously every day. Something in Canada. I heard Canada's struggling right now. I guess their unemployment's not too good. A lot of unemployed people right now. That's not a good sign. I'm just waiting for everything to go down in California. It's so expensive. 2 bags of groceries cost me like $100. It's insane. Portugal, you have to make a call before going to any emergency hospital without an ambulance. Oh, really? Like, so you have to, let's say you break your leg and you're on the way to the hospital, you can't just show up. You have to call and let them know you're coming first. A demo derby racing game? Cool. Yeah, I'll check that out, Norwegian. That sounds fun. Is it kind of like a tech demo for a new game that's coming up? I'm gonna write that down. What was it called before I miss it? Flat Out. I'm gonna type that in right now. Flat Out game demo. Oh, Flat Out demo. Oh, this video is from 2009, so it's not new.
It's probably.
Yeah, I have never seen that before. Crazy. I feel like the competitors would be like Turn 10 Studios or something. Maybe, yeah. Trying to think of like what is, if I could only choose one thing to add to SnowRunner, what would it be? It would probably be what I was talking about yesterday, to add the ability to chop down trees, and then you can bundle them up and put them on the back of trucks. I think that'd be so cool. And you'd have whole maps dedicated to deforestation. I think that'd be fun. And then you can get like wood cutting contracts and stuff like that. Yes, and you can be declined to the closest hospital and be sent to a what? So you can be like bleeding out, dying, and they're like, "Oh, sorry, we can't take you. You're gonna need to go 100 kilometers to the east." That's crazy. You play SnowRunner on your PS5, but my mom took away our family PC, so I've been playing SnowRunner on her PS Remote. Did she take it away, or is she addicted to a game and just won't let anybody use it? First thing, bigger maps so you don't go through tunnels. That would be cool. One big map without having to use gateways. Yeah, that'd be cool. Guys, I was testing out on Dawn, the map Dawn. That terrain, it's a small map, but holy cow, is that mud thick. That mud is tough. Okay, trailer store. I never get that watchtower right there. But I should. It's like 30 points for XP later. Yep, exactly like that. That's crazy, man. And then if somebody does pass away, having to go to the furthest hospital, that should be, you know, the government being held accountable. That's crazy. How do you unlock new regions? You have to progress. Well, some of them you don't have to. Some of them are just open, but if it's locked, you got to go through the contracts. Like these contracts right here. And it'll tell you which one unlocks it. So you got to finish the contracts before it unlocks. Wanted to pop in before I have to start my next class. Hey, Johnny. Thanks for popping in and saying hi, man. School's important. You have a good one, man. I have to go take my dogs out. I'll be right back. Okay, Beans. I'm in Norway. We have clinics, especially for ER services, doctor's offices, where you have to get an appointment, and if it's more serious, you'll be referred to the nearest hospital. That doesn't sound too bad. Why does that keep popping up? Like, I want Yukon, but I don't know how to unlock it. Oh! You have to buy the DLC. Right, guys? Is that what he's talking about? Yeah, you have to buy the DLC. But yeah. I think this is the biggest engine I'll put on this thing. Any more than that, you're just wasting fuel. I remember when I first started playing this game, I would just put the biggest engine on everything, especially scouts. And you burn a lot of fuel. You don't really need it. Alright. Let's get some watchtowers. I live in a super rural area in America. In America! And the closest ER is 45 minutes away. Whew. You know what's crazy? Our hospital is like 5 minutes away, but if I get injured or somebody gets injured and you want to drive yourself to the hospital, it's only 5 miles away, but it'll take 45 minutes to get there with our traffic. Our traffic is so bad. We have traffic so bad you can literally walk home faster. Maybe not, but you know what I mean. I was gonna go get this one, but yeah, I'll go get it real quick. Why not? If I drive my nearest ER 2 minutes away, walking 15 to 20 minutes, they all call you. They're like, hey, you need to walk to the ER, but you're like, I broke my leg. Sounds like New York. Oh, I'm pretty sure New York's just as bad as California. Well, you see, at least New York, well, New York City, at least, has a lot of public transportation and stuff. Over here, it's just a concrete jungle of houses and all that kind of stuff. It doesn't really have walkable areas like New York. I mean, it does. It has sidewalks, but Nobody uses it. Do a lot of people ride bikes in New York? Probably not. It's too cold. Well, at least in the winter. They should make it where you can start with all the XP and levels. You can. It's called New Game Plus. In New Game Plus, you can set all the rules you want. You can start with every truck, every upgrade, you can start with all the money in the whole world. That's what I use to do all my test videos. I have a save where I have everything unlocked, you know, because I just want to test videos to make, or test trucks to make videos. I don't have time to be unlocking everything for you guys. So, I made a New Game Plus with everything unlocked. Bike lane guy. We have some bikers in California, and they're so entitled, they act like they own the road. And they wear, like, turquoise spandex. Super, super tight spandex. It's funny. And then they expect us to take them seriously. Pink and turquoise spandex. Purple and orange. You need to do that. Yeah, Lucas. That's why they make 4 boxes for saves. Oh, there was another thing I wanted to tell you guys today, but I forget what it was. I need to start writing things down. Do you guys ever think you'll remember something and you don't write it down, but you always have confidence in yourself that you'll remember it and then you won't remember it? There's so much traffic there. It's crazy for me to think that people take 45 minutes to drive 5 miles. Yes. There's some people who drive to work and they're in the car for 2.5 hours, and then they're in the car for 2.5 hours on the way home. So they spend 5 hours in their car, not getting paid, wasting gas, just to get to and from work, and they can probably barely pay their bills. 5 hours in the car, going 5 miles an hour, if that. And if there's an accident, forget about it. But kind of hard to get in a major accident going 5 miles an hour. Google bike road map in the Netherlands. It looks like they have more bike roads than car roads. Really? That's good. Well, that means everyone's getting exercise, that's for sure. We have like a obesity epidemic in California. Yes, all the jobs are in the city. All the jobs are in the city. Well, most of the jobs. All the good paying jobs are in the city. And you have to remember, we have millions and millions and millions of people. Like, let me see. We have 23 million people in Southern California. In the little bottom part of our state, we have 23 million people. That's 23 million people fighting over jobs, trying to get to work. It's nuts. It's absolutely nutty. Man, my throat is jacked, guys. I'm sorry I won't be on tomorrow morning, but I might be on at night. So if I get on at like 9 p.m. tomorrow, what time would that be in like Portugal and stuff? I wonder. Would you just be waking up? All right. You did harvest last field? Man, I cannot stand farming in this game. I wish they would have never added it. It's so boring. And they force you to do it too. You have to complete those contracts to continue. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Your whole country has 10 million only. I think there's 230 million people in America, and we have 23 million of them in California. Southern California. Just Southern California, not the whole state. Blows my mind. Do you have any tips for starting out on a new hard mode save? Yes. Don't spend money on visuals. Don't spend money on like you know, cool bumpers or anything. Spend money on only the practical things you need for your truck. And don't sell all your trucks. Keep them because you need them. And take it slow. There's no rush. You're not going to be able to repair in the garage. You're not going to be able to refuel, you know. There's a lot of things. Just be careful. And take breaks. And don't rush the main missions. Just try to go and scout around and get towers and stuff. Try to at least get to level 6 before you start doing the main missions. Because you will struggle because with those road tires, it is brutal. Unless you have the JAT DLC. If you have the DLC, you can put mud tires on your truck right away. But I kind of find that cheating because that's not what we had when the game first came out. But it's up to you. 304, is it 340 million? Jeez Louise. We have quite a few people. But that ain't nothing. What doesn't China have like 1.2 billion or something like that? $7:35 p.m. Okay, so if I get on at 9 p.m. my time, I don't know. I can't do math right now. Do you notice you gotta look good while stuck in the mud? Yes, you do. You're stuck in the mud yet. Oh, service trailer. Nice. Alright. Now, there is fuel over here, and we're gonna go find it. And this is exactly why I brought the roof rack. 10.6 million in Sweden? Yeah, there's a lot of people. Isn't it crazy how many people are in the world, man? Did you guys know that YouTube has turned into the most searched, watched, subscribed to service in history? It's more used than Google for searching. It has like 1.8 billion subscribers. I mean, people who pay for, like, you know, the YouTube Premium or whatever it is. I watched a video on it. I should probably get my numbers right before I tell you guys facts, but it's up there. You guys hear my cat? Troy, you calm down. I'm not going to be able to get through there. Oh, you know what? The only way to get to the other side without repairing the bridges is through here. And I remember this being pretty brutal right here. Let's see if we can do it. India has almost 1.5 billion people. Wow. You know what? That makes sense. Ooh, I love Indian food. There's this place down the street that they have the best lamb curry. Lamb curry with the naan bread. The bread that they slap on the side of the oven. Yeah, we can't talk about food today, guys, because yesterday we were talking about food. I got so hungry. But that's unavoidable because beans and toast always comes in here. 18 million in the Netherlands, and it's like 11 times smaller than Sweden. So you guys are more like bunched up, so it's crazy. I mean, I wonder what other countries have really bad traffic. I'm assuming Japan does. Because Japan, you know, like Tokyo and stuff, it must be. Oh, I remember this being way harder right here. Maybe it's through here. Oh yeah, guys, whenever you see mud with water, mud mixed with water is the end game mud. It's the hardest, most difficult mud. What do you recommend for DLC with only $15 US and don't want any cosmetics? The crocodile. Absolutely get the crocodile. Well, do you have any maps unlocked? Like, did you get any seasons? North Korea is probably fine. Oh, you're back. Yeah, there's beans. Always making me hungry. I can make a mean chili, guys. I make a Texas chili. Woo. It's got a spice to it. And my girlfriend can make the best cornbread in the world. That was way easier than I remember. Um. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head down this road here. 41 million in Canada. Is that all Canada has? All of Canada is 41 million? Really? I would have figured you guys had more than that. Yeah, crocodile is underrated. Well, I don't know if it's underrated. I've never really met anybody that doesn't like it. but I think I know what you mean though. That the crocodile is the shiz. And then I recommend the J8 I'm just gonna start calling it Jat. The Jat pack, the tire pack. For $3, I think it's worth it, and that's because I love the Bandit, and it puts dualies on the back. You don't have any seasons, guys. If he's well, actually, let's ask him this: have you completed Michigan, Alaska, and Tamir already? I'll give you my opinion. You should absolutely 100% buy British Columbia. British Columbia is the perfect map to go to after Tamir, in my opinion. It's easy. It's an easy map. It's beautiful. It's a breath of fresh air. Yeah, I mean, I agreed. The tires should have just been included in the game. I thought that was kind of silly, but for $3, I was like, whatever. I wasn't gonna really complain about it. I love this game, but I see your point of view. But yeah, they have a Jet pack for $3, and it adds tires, different kind of mud tires to the game, and other tires, all terrains and stuff. Only Michigan? Okay. Well, you still have some time. You have a lot of fun ahead of you with Alaska and Tamir. But I really suggest you get British Columbia. What season is that, guys? 13? 14? Yeah, just search British Columbia. And then I would get... What, should you get the C500, guys? Or should we recommend, like, the FLD 120? Oh, is it season 10? Dang, I was way off. Oh, I like mud way more than snow. I don't like snow maps at all, guys. They're visually boring to me. They're very monotonous. You just look at white all day, and my screen is super bright. I have a super bright HDR OLED monitor, and when the sun's out, it just blinds me in the game. That's right, we're gonna have to take this road. And then there is some fuel right here. There's a gas station right here. My lady? Oh, she doesn't mind at all. She's actually a TikTok star herself. She does TikTok live. She has a really big following. But it's all women. It's but it's not like TikTok live. She's not doing like makeup and stuff. She does this like, it's like a business. It's weird. I don't know how to really explain it. Jack of all trades. Yeah, the Jack of all trades. That's like $3. The crocodile's like $3 or $4. And then I would get... How much are the yearly passes with season 10? It's probably like $20 or something like that. But I was dumb and bought everything individually because I thought, you know, I was like, no, I'm not going to buy the whole year pass because I might not like this map or I might stop playing SnowRunner altogether. So I'd buy them individually, and I just ended up buying them all individually and never getting bored. So year 3, 100%. 10, 20, yeah. Do I ever just have fun? What do you mean? Like, outside of SnowRunner? All the time. We go on cruises, we travel. We're foodies, we love going out and trying new places. We hang out with our family. I help my little nephew. Well, my brother is helping now, but he's super into Pokemon cards. and we help hunt down Pokemon cards around the city. There's a huge trading community of Pokemon cards here in Southern California. People literally like fight over them. That's always fun because I love Pokemon. I had the whole set, well, almost the whole set from '95. He is having fun. Have the year 4 pass already released? No, I don't think so. That's the one with season 16 is going to be, right? The one with season 16? I don't even know because I've never bought a year pass. I probably spent way more than I would have if I just bought the year passes. But I'm always having fun in SnowRunner, guys. I'm actually going to make a whole long form video of why we always come back. This is one of the games that I always come back to. There's a lot of games that I love, but when I try going back to them, I'm bored. I thought it released. Okay, then I'm thinking of season 5. 4 already released, and then they're coming up to season 5 or something. I don't know. I didn't look into it because I already own everything. But I don't know jack diddly squat about season 16. I haven't looked at one video. I'm going to have it come out, and I'm just going to play it and be surprised. I don't even know where it's at. But I do know it's not a snow map. That's the only thing I know about it. The Escapists 2? I don't know what that is. Sounds like an escape room. We have escape rooms over here. Like you drive there, and then you go in these rooms, and they give you all these clues and all these kind of things, and you have to escape a building. It's kind of crazy. You like Alaska? I would have to say, out of all the snow maps, I'd have to say Alaska is my favorite. You know what? I take that back, because Scandinavia is like half snow, but mostly snow. I'm gonna have to take that back. Scandinavia is my favorite snow map. If you haven't played Scandinavia yet, whew, that is a good map. And that's right before. Oh, you know what? You can pick up Scandinavia and British Columbia together. 2 great maps that aren't too super hard. It's a game like Prison Break, like the show Prison Break. That was a good show. I remember that show. But no, I've never played that game. Are there some games, guys, that you just can't get into? Like, I can't get into, like, deck games, like card games, deck card games. I just can't get into them. I went to Pigeon Forge last month and went to Escapeologist, which is an escape room place. I haven't done one yet, but my little nephew wants to go, and we're going to take him. I heard they're pretty fun. You have to, like, solve puzzles and clues and stuff, and you're, like, stuck in this room, and you have to escape. It's kind of cool. Do they have, like, safe words if you want to get out? Elden Ring and Dark Souls, you can't get into? You know what? I agree. Absolutely agree. I cannot get into Souls-like games. I can't. And it's not that they're too hard. It's just that they're just only focused on combat. No story or anything. And it's just all about timing your attack right and parrying at the right time and stuff. And I don't find that fun at all. Some people do. But I like a story like Ghost of Tsushima, you know, Mass Effect 2, 3, Red Dead Redemption 2, Cyberpunk, you know, Dragon Age. I like a story. I don't really like competitive shooters anymore besides Hell Let Loose and Battlefield. But those aren't really on the competitive realm like Call of Duty. I can't do Counter-Strike or Call of Duty or like, what are they called? Those are more considered like arena shooters. I can't do arena shooters. Too arcade. Witcher 3. How did I forget Witcher 3? Even Witcher 2 was amazing. How could I forget Witcher 3, man? What else is there? So many. Oh, Dying Light's good. Far Cry's are good. I like Far Cry 5 and 3. Um, Horizon Zero Dawn was cool. Um, Mass Effect 2, that's my game. The Metro games are fun too. I like those. Um, what else? Rising Storms. These are more like simulators though. Stalker games are awesome. I didn't like The Division. Warhammer's cool. Wasteland's cool. But yeah, that's about it. My favorite Battlefield game? Absolutely, hands down. Well, nostalgia-wise, I grew up and started with Battlefield 1942. But if I had to choose, it's probably Battlefield 3. I have most of my time in Battlefield 3. Alright, I gotta focus here for a second. Because I just made a big oopsie no mistake. The last Doom I played was not Doom 16, not 2016, the one after that. I think it was Eternal. Awesome games. I love Doom's the only game that can do it right with the single player fast-paced action, kind of like linear shooter. It was fun. This channel will be only about SnowRunner. I don't know, guys. We're just hanging out. Everybody here plays SnowRunner, so alright. I might be able to get out of this by doing this. Yes. Actually, I should probably go in reverse. Okay. Let me concentrate here for a sec. Oh, yeah, Bad Company 2, absolutely. Bad Company 2. Let me see. I have 152 hours in Bad Company 2. Awesome. It was like the first game I played that had really good destruction physics. And the single player was awesome. Great campaign. Okay. I have to be really careful here. There we go. I tried playing Rocket League, but I can't get into sports, so you wouldn't catch me dead playing football game or soccer or FIFA, nothing. It's too close to that. So I couldn't get into it, but I did try. In 5 years, I'll have 10 years on Steam, I guess. Wow. I've been on Steam since 07. 06 or 07, around there. I would love a live playing Hell Let Loose. Yeah, I love Hell Let Loose. Driving the tanks in that game is fun. I haven't played Hell Let Loose in a while. That is a fun game. How many hours do I have in Hell Let Loose? Sorry, I'm all curious about how many hours I have in games right now. 116 hours. That's a fun game. God, I thought I had more than that. Okay. Let's go. You know what? I was going completely the wrong game. I'm not paying attention to the game at all, guys. I'm so busy talking to you guys and thinking about other things. But the P16 is right here. Hell yeah, I eat rice cakes. I love rice cakes. But I just buy rice cakes from the store. I like the caramel ones and I like the white cheddar ones. You know what? I got Borderlands 2 and Borderlands 3, but I get bored easily with them. I don't know if it's the shell shading. How do you say it? What kind of graphics? Is it cell shade or cell shading graphics? I don't know if it's that. I don't know. I just couldn't get into them. But damn, I love me some Portal. Portal 2 was like awesome back in 2009? What game do you guys have the most hours on? You need to play them with a friend? Yeah, I didn't play them with a friend. That is for sure. I, I played a lot of Rust Legacy. When Rust first came out, it didn't even look close to what it looks like today. It was a completely different game. It wasn't even Rust. If you guys look up Rust Legacy, you'd be like, what the heck is this? That was fun playing with friends. But I stopped playing with friends because, well, now I would have more time. But back then, when I'd get off work and stuff, my lady wanted to hang out. And when I would play with friends, I wouldn't answer my phone, acknowledge anything she says. I wouldn't want dinner, nothing. We would just play for hours. I would hold my pee the whole time, you know. But with single player games, you know, you can pause and get off and do things around the house. But with playing with your friends online, you would not get up. Deep Rock Galactic, I love Deep Rock. But I played more Deep Rock Survivors, the bullet hell game. I like bullet hell games. Power washing simulator, I've never tried that, but you know what, I would like power washing simulator. I have a weird thing too. I like mining resources in games. Like, I have thousands of hours in Elite Dangerous mining and hundreds of hours mining in Star Citizen. There's something relaxing about it. You can play Borderlands split screen. Oh, you can? Wow. I wish my lady liked video games, but she doesn't. Yes! Look at that. The P16 is so fuel efficient. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta pee and grab a new water. I'll be right back. GTA 4 and Metro series? Hell yeah. GTA 5 too. GTA 5 is a great game. Roblox, it's the most hours. That's my little nephew too. They are stuck on that. But I guess you can play Roblox for millions of hours your whole life because they just have all the different kinds of games. It's not just one game. Oh god, man, the last Need for Speed game I played was in like 2012, to be honest. Too arcadey for me. But this one that came out in 2012, was it Need for Speed Shift? I think. It was the one that had the 1986 Terrano. It was more of a simulator, or moving towards a simulator aspect instead of arcade, but that's the only one I played. SnowRunner just as much. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. Is there any games that you guys are still guilty of playing? Like, my girlfriend thinks it's hilarious, but sometimes I'll boot up my Switch and I'll play Pokemon Yellow. I don't know why I love the old school Pokemon so much. I don't know why. The air horn on that truck is crazy. Yes, the P16 has the best horn. It makes all the other horns sound pretty sad. Pretty sad. So what we're gonna do, we're actually going to scout with the P16, guys. Yes, the P16 is going to be a scout today. I could probably make it through that, but I'm not gonna do it. No, you can't get through that way. I tried Payback and it was so bad. Payback. Payback. Isn't that the one? They have two of them, right? Is that the one where you rush the building and you kind of, it's like a bank robber game or something? He's using one of the heaviest trucks for scouting. I am. Hey, it's fuel efficient enough, right? What's up for? Oh, sorry if I didn't say hi to everybody. Man, my throat. I just want to punch myself in the throat. It's so annoying. I don't know what I have, but it feels like there's always something in the back of my throat. That's why I'm seeing the doctor tomorrow. All right. Someone in my YouTube comment said that repainting the P16 to anything other than yellow is a sin. Do you guys agree with that? I have not played Lawn Mowing Sim, and I would probably hate it. Well, actually, Lawn Mowing Sim, if you have to make like perfect lines, I probably would, because I'm kind of OCD. That's kind of like why I would like Power Wash Simulator, because it's the satisfaction of taking the paint off or the dirt or whatever you're doing, and I would do it in perfect lines. But that's kind of weird that that same concept didn't pertain to me in Farming Simulator. I just could not get into Farming Simulator. No, yeah, disagree. I disagree too, because I think my paint job that I picked in my video was cooler than this paint job. I didn't even know there was a lawn mowing sim. I don't know why I instantly thought of Forrest Gump when he was mowing the lawn. I love you, Jenny. I might not be a very smart man, but I do know what love is. It would look good in red and white. I'm actually working on a whole long form video, guys, about older trucks in SnowRunner. It's gonna be like a 20-minute video about why we love old trucks so much. But that's all I'm saying. 22 is best. 22. No, no, no. No, no, no. I love that the OHD tires are on this thing. No one responded to you on Discord. What channel were you posting on? Chopsticks are the best utensil with chips? Absolutely. I prefer chopsticks over a fork all the time. I'm really good with chopsticks. I'm on controller. Why does it look like I'm not on the controller? I think the farming sim I tried was 2018 or 2022. I think it was 2020. One of those two. It's either 18 or 20 or whatever the other one is. I have not tried 23. Other game topic. What other games? Jeez. So many good games. I don't know the age demographic of all you guys, but I mean, how many of you have the PS1 or the N64? You suck with chopsticks? Yeah, you gotta practice with them. Have to practice. Yeah, farming sim, I don't really know what the challenge is. I mean, I guess there's like tornadoes sometimes and like your crops can die. But I like watching suspension and physics and mud and I don't know. Hard to explain. But I did hear you can chop down trees. I didn't know that. But if no one responded to you, Wolf, after the stream, I'll go in there and see what you said. I'll reply to you, buddy. You still have PS1? Wow. I wish I would have kept my PS1 and my PS2. I remember getting Final Fantasy X on PS1. That was mind-blowing. NASCAR 98. I remember when video games started having real footage in it. Like NASCAR 98 had like real footage of NASCAR's driving and stuff. And this was before we had a DVD player and stuff. You didn't really see raw, like real life footage in games. And I was kind of impressed by that. I forgot the P16 has like no power. Really? I am a PC hardware expert. For sure. I've been building computers since I was 9 years old. Come on, baby. You can do it. I believe in you. I'm getting... My tires are getting lifted up. So I'm not getting traction. I can help you. I mean, if it's something I can answer over stream, I can normally solve a lot of simple issues. And the first thing I'm going to say is, did you restart the PC? I don't know if I'm going to make it through this, guys. I don't have anything to winch to. They did this on purpose. This wouldn't be a really good time to show off the P16 to somebody who's never used it. I just started on hard mode, and I gotta say, I gave it so much, and I got to say I gave the GMC too much shit. Oh, before? Yeah. It's even better when you upgrade it. I'm gonna try one more time to see if I can get into second gear. Probably not gonna happen, but never mind. I need to know what PSU and GPU are the best. Well, your power supply, you just need to have a power supply that is recommended for your graphics card. But I'd get one just a smidge bigger than that it recommends, because you know you got to power your CPU and all that stuff too. I might be able to get through here. But yeah, just Google like what power supply your GPU needs, and then just get that, but then get like 100 watts extra. I just play it safe and get 1,000-watt power supply every time, but you can probably get away with a 750, depending on the card. You got to hit the gym. Hell yeah, man, hit it hard. Well, guys, I thought I was going to be able to get through this, but I guess not. So I'm going to have to repair these bridges and stuff. I think they did that on purpose. I've never tried to go this way. I was going to go to Island Lake and scout some things, but it's not going to happen. I could just stay in high. Come on. Nope. Yeah, man, have fun at the gym. That's one thing I need to do. I need to work out more. I go on walks and stuff, but I don't do vigorous workouts. Yeah, you can do that. Doesn't PC Builder tell you that too? I don't know. I don't use those tools. Come on, baby. I bet you the developer said, hey, do not let the P16 go up this road. Because it should be gripping right there. There's no reason why it wouldn't be able to make it up this. But let's try. Oh, there we go. I found a tree. Hell yes. Okay. Come on, baby. There we go. You have a 1200 watt? Damn, man. This is bizarre, guys. There should be no reason why this can't go through here. There, come on. I'm telling you, this save has been acting funky. There we go. There should have been no reason why that couldn't get through there. Extreme outer vision. And get a gold, at least a gold rated. Well, actually, at least make sure the power supply is at least a bronze. Because they have these ones that are cheap, but they don't have a rating at all. And the fan will be on all the time. It's kind of annoying. And the fans are loud. Yeah, so don't go the cheap route with your PSU. 850, that should be plenty. Later, pilot. Yeah, I love building computers. Oh, you have a home gym? That's nice. I bought an elliptical bike once and I never used it. So I never bought it. I'd rather just ride a regular bike. I actually want a new mountain bike. But I barely ride that thing either. I need to make more of a habit. It's just you have to drive so far to go trail riding around here. Well, not too far, but... And I got a new car and I need to get a roof rack for it, for my bike. It's not looking good. Hopefully they aren't people who haven't seen the P16. I know, right? That was pretty sad right there. But then again, look at my power to weight ratio. I'm at a B. It's pretty crazy. In real life, if they actually had this power to weight ratio, I'm like, what the hell did they use it for? Yeah, is there anybody in this room that has not played SnowRunner? Who's just checking it out? For the most part, everybody that's been in here for the past few days have all played SnowRunner. But yeah, I thought the developers were messing with me for a minute there. That was weird. Hey, maybe you can help me. I have a PC problem with SnowRunner. Yeah, just shoot the question. If it's something simple, I can ask. It could be an easy fix, but if it's something I don't know, I'll be honest and let you know. But this truck is amazing. Like, that was some pretty serious mud right there. Pretty serious. Your GPU fan keeps going to 4,000 RPMs when I get into the game, like it's cooling, but was never done before. So are you on a laptop or a PC? And do you have MSI Afterburner installed? Isn't American Traffic excitement enough on a bike? There is absolutely no excitement of anything that's dealing with a road in America. When I take my bike out, I want it to be off-road, for sure. But I don't know why, as I've gotten older, I'm not as brazen as I used to be. I'm not as much as a daredevil. Kind of take it easy when I go. But I haven't done that in a while. I need to get back into that. Man, once COVID hit, there's a lot of things about myself that changed. I think COVID changed the entire world. PC all stock, no overclocking. Did you, by any chance, recently, did you bump up all your graphics up to like ultra or anything? I would recommend downloading and installing MSI Afterburner to check your temps. See what your graphics card temperature is when you're running the game. Because 4,000 RPMs, I'm assuming that's maxed. That's maxed out. Like, let me see. Does my MSI Afterburner looks different than your guys's because this is the beta? Does it even tell me the RPMs of my fan full speed? I don't think so. No, it doesn't. But anyways, yeah. Get MSI Afterburner. I played in ultra settings since, so it's just all of a sudden just at max. Is the air coming out super hot of the card? Or actually just get MSI Afterburner to see your temperature. Oh, did you change any BIOS settings recently? Do you farm in SnowRunner? Yeah, you farm on one map, or I think there's two maps that you do a little bit of farming. Not much though. Not much at all. Fuel. Yeah, you farm a little bit on it's a map, it's called the Glades. You do some potato farming. Not too much though. Thank God, because it's treacherous. I'm not a fan of it at all. Do the air horn? Oh, sorry guys. Oh, here. Let me do the air horn at full effect. Oh yeah. That'll wake up the neighbors. So yeah, I think, what's the other map that has farming, guys? There's the Glades, and I think there's another one that has a little bit of farming. But if you are a fan of tractors, I would definitely suggest getting the Glades DLC. I think it's called Harvest. I think that's like season 8, I believe. 7, 8, something like that. I know my temps, they are at 80 degrees. Oh yeah, that's pretty high, man. Did you get a new monitor? Are you at a different resolution? Is there anything that you changed? Try to think. Austria, that's right. Austria is the one that has farming. And Austria also has a little bit of water missions too. Yeah, the Glades is a DLC. You'd have to purchase it. But 80 degrees is pretty hot for a a desktop. Now, if it was a laptop, 80 is kind of high, but not as high as it should be for a desktop. With the lags in SnowRunner, is it have you noticed that it's happening when you go through water? Because water is the most taxing part of the game. Because the water has to render physics, and it's really, really hard on your CPU. The game also lags a little bit when it saves. So when you guys see that little saving icon, even my computer lags when it saves. Nah, I'm not gonna get that upgrade. I'll get that later. I just want to get towers. So come through here. That's the problem. I didn't do anything. I think I will reapply thermal paste. If you know how to take your graphics card apart and reapply thermal paste, go for it. You can even look up your card on YouTube, and I guarantee you there's somebody who has a video taking off the heat sink. Super easy to do. But that could solve your problems. I was actually going to mention that last, but my question before that was going to be, how old is your card? Like, what card is it, and like, when did you get it? Sorry, I keep clearing my throat, guys. It's such an annoying pain in the butthole piece of crap issue that I have. Happens on every Terracin, but I didn't notice the saving. Yeah, the saving will lag it out for a few seconds. Both are DLCs, yeah. Yeah, you have to buy every region besides the first 3. $2 years ago, and it was used? Well, what do you know what card you have? Because that'll let me determine on how old it is. But the graphics card's super easy. It should be anywhere from like 4 to 8 screws, probably like around 5 or 6. And you just pull it apart, clean off the thermal paste, reapply. Don't put too much. I don't stream on Twitch. I don't like Twitch. I think Twitch is dying, actually, guys. They're losing all their ad revenue. They're losing everything. I like YouTube, but I am thinking about maybe going over to Kick or something. I don't know yet. Is that 3070? Okay, so definitely, I think the 3070 came out in 2016, so that's definitely a card that will need thermal paste. I would absolutely recommend putting thermal paste on that thing. And please come back in and let us know how that goes. I would love to hear it. But that is probably your issue, because that is a common thing. And don't put too much. Is there? I don't know, guys. Is Semi's question? Is there custom maps for farming? Mod maps? I've actually never played a modded map before, guys. I am trying to be live every day, Mike. Besides Saturday and Sunday, I'm too busy with family and everything on the weekends. Fortunately, I don't have kids, but me and my lady, we're family oriented. We do things. We're out a lot. Plus, you need a couple days to reset your brain, you know. And I'm working on long form too, so. The 3070, or was it 2070 in 2016? Let me see. I might be wrong. Oh, it was 2020. Thank you. Yeah, it was 2020. So yeah, it could be 5 years since that card was purchased. Yeah, 2016 was the 2000 series. Thank you. Yeah, 2020. Like 4 years. My bad. I'm not perfect. Yeah, 2016 was... Man, my 2070 was such a good card to me. Even my 1070. 1070 was such a big leap from the 900 series. me see something here real quick. Engageable, White Western Star. Raised. You still have a 1070? Such a good card, man. I love the 1070. When I upgraded from my 970 to 1070, it was night and day. It was such a big leap. And I think it's called like Moore's Law or something, where back in the day, PC components and everything, the next generation was like exponentially better. But I think that's pretty much going away. I remember having to build a new computer every year. That's not the case anymore. My first computer was 166 megahertz on the CPU. 166 meg. It's pretty crazy to think about. I was going to get that upgrade, but I don't think this P16 is going to get through those trees. That's fine. Let's continue. Yeah, they are scummy. I got my 570 Ti for a really good deal. I didn't buy it online. I got it from a guy I know. I got it for $720. So I felt that was fair. But what are they, 1,000? Freaking crazy, man. $5800 X3D? Heck yeah. X3D is such a good processor, man. I have the 7800. You should have no, I mean, I don't know for sure, but the 5800 X3D, you should have no bottleneck with the 5080. I mean, I don't know what resolution you're playing in, but... Oh, you're playing 4K. Duh, I just have to finish reading. Yeah, you should have no bottleneck. I could be wrong though. You might want to double check that, but 5800, still a relatively really good CPU. That's what I do. I'm AMD CPUs and NVIDIA graphics cards. I went from a 3060 Ti to a 7900 XTX. Oh, 7900. I'm trying to think what a 7900 is equivalent to. I'm assuming that's a pretty good jump. I'm not on the train for AMD cards anymore. I don't really know. But I know you can Google it. You can just Google 7900 XTX equivalent. I'm assuming, is that the newest card? No, the newest AMD cards are kind of like how the NVIDIAs are named, right? Like 7070 or something like that. You play Escape from Tarkov? That game is so CPU extensive. I remember when I first got Tarkov, I had a 3700X and I had to upgrade my CPU because it just wasn't good enough. Star Citizen is the same way, very CPU extensive. You know what? I don't ever bring up Tarkov because that game enrages me. I love it to death, but it consumes... I can't say it consumes too much time because SnowRunner consumes a lot of time. I just feel like I didn't have gear fear, but I just felt like with all the wipes and everything, I just never got anywhere. And I did stop playing with friends, so... Alright, Fox, thanks for coming in, man. Yeah. Tarkov loves the CPU. That's another thing, dude. It would take me... I don't know how Tarkov is now. I haven't played since, like, 2023. But... I remember waiting like 20 minutes to get into the game. Maybe not that long. Maybe like 10 minutes. And then on the side, you know, you always have to do the scav runs and stuff. It was very time consuming. But so is a Star Citizen. I only play Star Citizen when the patches are semi-okay. Because some of the patches are just horrible. And you spend more time working around bugs and glitches than actually playing the game. A bit like a 4080. Yeah, that's a good card. And I think AMD cards pull less power. Alright. One more, and we're done. And then we're going to do a contract. Arc Raiders could be fun. Arc Raiders. Oh yeah, did that come out? I want to play Helldivers too. I've never played Helldivers, but it looks kind of fun. I've noticed that I don't get into third-person shooters much. I'm a first-person guy if I am to play a shooter. I'm trying to think of a third-person game I actually like. I would say Red Dead Redemption 2, but I play in first person. What's up, Semi? What's going on? You just saying hello again? Yeah, I can't think of a third person game that I like. PUBG? I never played PUBG. Never played it. What year did PUBG come out? I can probably tell you why I didn't play it, because I was probably consumed with Elite Dangerous, probably. My favorite mod truck right now is the 1978 Bulldog, the GWC. It's a 4-slot truck, and I use it with the A-rated engine, and not any of the others because they're too OP in my opinion. But yeah, the 1978 Bulldog is a really good mod. And I also love the Mustang. It's one of my favorite loggers. Metal Gear, dude, you know what? I played a little bit of like Metal Gear Solid on, I think it was 2 on PS1 or PS2 or whatever it was. I need to go down the line and just play all those games. I heard they're amazing. On console, I have no idea, man. You can check mod.io. Just search 1978 Bulldog and search the second truck I said was the Mustang. Those are 2 really good trucks. Yeah. I mean, if I get Helldivers 2, I'm gonna wait for it to go on sale and then pick it up. But I know what I'm doing this weekend. I'm going to be playing Battlefield 6 beta. That's for damn sure. It's Battlefield 6 looking really promising. There's some things they can improve on, but it's looking pretty solid. I'm not going to get through that. I might just skip that tower. Yeah. Moving on. Alright. Where was my Fleet Star? Damn, I'm getting hungry already. What time is it? 11:35? Do you guys skip breakfast? I used to skip breakfast all the time. I don't anymore. Because then I would eat too much at lunch. And I gotta watch how I eat now. When you get older, it sucks. You gotta watch like your sugar intake, everything. What was I doing? I was gonna look something up for you guys. Oh, guys, I put all the stats for every tire and all the stats for every truck on the Discord and on my YouTube page. It's under my name. And you guys feel free to share the Discord to anyone you want. It's completely open for everybody. It's under my name. Have you guys ever listened to yourself talk after you recorded yourself? It's weird. I was listening to my stream last night and I'm like, is that how I sound? Yeah, there's a lot of people who play on console. They play on PlayStation. They play on the Switch. You have to check this weekend. They are playing Too Safe. Looks like Battlefield 4 2.0. Really? It looks more like Battlefield 3 to me, visually. But the only problem I have with it is the maps are too small, first of all. So I hope that's not... I get what they're doing. And they're forcing all the players down the same paths. Like, and when you get in the tank, like, there's no real option to go. Like, there's like one way for the tank to go. So everyone's kind of like forced into this narrow path. There's no real freedom of flanking. I just miss like open conquest, like huge map. So I'm hoping that they're just doing this to kind of attract all the Call of Duty players, kind of making it a tight thing where it's like action packed. Because I get it, if you've never played Battlefield before and you get thrown onto like a huge conquest map and you're not seeing any enemies or anything, they're going to put it down and walk out. So I get why they're doing it. So it might be smart. So I'm hoping they come out with the game with huge conquest maps and different modes, kind of like how Battlefield 1 has. Or is it Battlefield 2042? Where you can choose Conquest Close Quarters or Conquest, 64 players or 128 players. And those maps are huge. So you can choose different modes. The recording voice thing. What recording voice thing? The yellow circle, this indicates where you need to pick something up. So this mission is requiring me to pick up a fuel carrier trailer. And the yellow circle indicates the general area where the fuel carrier will be. So in this case, I know exactly where it's at. It's right here. But if you don't know where it's at, this circle will tell you that it's in this general area. Okay, what do we want to do? Oh, I want to get the Kodiak. Oh no, actually, I don't. I want to, first of all, change the time. And we're going to get started on... Screw it. Let's get started on Pipe Dream. It's going to have to be done. So I'm going to have to go back to the... we'll do the bricks and the metal beams first. Let's get the 2 bricks and the 1 metal beam to the factory, and then we'll throw on the high saddle. So I'm trying to remember, there's a trailer with metal beams somewhere. I think, I'm trying to remember. If all else fails, just go down the list. No, not there. No, it was a sideboard. Maybe there wasn't one with metal beams. Oh well, we'll just pick up some metal beams. Hey, welcome back. Oh, what's up, Adam? Welcome back. I have risen. Good morning, guys. Hey, Jesse. I miss Mag. That was a great shooter. Mag. Am I brain farting? Mag. I'm trying to think what shooter Mag is. Because I know that's an abbreviation. And when you tell me, I'm going to probably be like, oh yeah, duh. See, that's crazy. A lot of people are just waking up right now. Some people are going to bed. Crazy. I'm just going to get this trailer back over by the gas station. Because sometimes I'll unhook from a trailer and I'm like really far away. And then I'll regret that later. So I like to get everything kind of generally close to home. It was a PS3 exclusive? Mag. I wonder if, oh, guys, do you remember Gears of War? Now that was a fun game to play on Xbox with friends. Oh boy. That was in my early 20s. Drinking beers and playing Gears of War, man. It's 2:41 p.m. It is 11:41 here. But yeah, welcome back, Adam. I'm glad you guys are coming back. We're just hanging out. We unlocked the P16. Now we're gonna do our first main mission. And I'm probably actually gonna bring the P16 back with the high saddle to do that that semi trailer, because that semi, it's a pain, guys, a pain. I don't know if you guys remember that thing, but they sure did throw a really hard mission at new players with that thing. New viewer. Oh, what's up, Doc Holiday? Doc Holiday. That makes me think of Tombstone, Arizona. I went and visited the old western town called Tombstone in Arizona, where the OK Corral shootout was at. That was really cool to visit. They still have all the saloons and everything there with the original pianos, and they still have bullet holes in the walls. That was really cool to visit. And they still had like all the old bottles of whiskey and pictures and stuff. And the road's still dirt too. It's completely original. New viewer, love the shorts on the different trucks. Thanks, man. I love the shorts. I love making them for you guys. They're really fun to make. Do you guys ever get bored? You should try making a short. It's fun. Yeah, Gears of War. Really good memories with Gears of War. What other? There's other. Oh, Halo, of course. Can't forget about Halo, guys. Halo 1 and 2. Xbox was way ahead of its time, even in front of PlayStation when it came to Xbox Live. When it came to playing on the internet, whew. So I think I'm gonna pick up this sideboard, run over here, pick up a metal beam. Yep, we're going in a big old circle. Okay. So I'll make sure I fuel up first. You made 100? Really, Semi? I need to go check out your page. Are you on the Discord? You should post your channel so we can check them out. I'd love to check out your guys' shorts. I saw some of HD Customs. He makes some. You know, it was kind of funny. I didn't realize it at first, but people were commenting on my shorts, being like, "Hey, did you review this truck or that truck?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, it's down in my shorts." And I didn't realize I was saying like, "Yeah, it's down my shorts." Like, I don't know, it was just funny. I was laughing. I haven't even checked like the replies to my video I just posted. I had a couple jokes in there. You know what's crazy, guys? I think I have taken this road maybe once. Have you guys ever been down this road? I don't think I've... Maybe once or twice. Yeah, man, they're down my shorts. Down in my shorts. But it's funny. I'm trying to think of what truck I'm going to review tomorrow. I get up really early and make my shorts. Didn't even know the road existed, right? Right? You don't even think about it. Or this one. Or this one. I mean, I know about this one because there's an upgrade right here, but I never take this. I might review. Do you guys know I haven't reviewed the Fleet Star yet? I don't even have a review for this. But this is a very special truck. I think this truck's review has to be a long form. I'm seeing that mod, that road for the first time, right? You just don't see it. You don't notice it. I love SnowRunner too. What's up, Scylla? SnowRunner is just amazing, isn't it? It's one of those games where you'll meet people, tons of people who just have thousands of hours on it. Hundreds and thousands of hours. Such a good game. And man, I tell you what, going from highway tires to just all-terrain, it's a godsend. I'm still waiting for someone to come in here that doesn't play SnowRunner. My favorite unlicensed truck, I'm trying to think of trucks that aren't licensed. Like a lot of the Russian trucks, I don't really know for sure if they're licensed or not. Like the Step 310E, I love that truck. Is that a licensed truck? Or the Step Pike. I love both of those trucks. What mission should Oki prioritize in Michigan? All of them. But are you talking about like if you just started? If you're playing on hard mode and you just started Michigan, focus on scouting and getting watchtowers and discovering trailers first. Not every single one, but a good portion. I would go scout out all of Black River and a little bit of Smithville Dam, just the easy parts. Stay away from mud as much as you can. They're unlicensed. Okay. Is the Tatra 813 licensed? Because if that's not licensed, then that's my favorite unlicensed truck. Oh, it doesn't count? Dang. I would have to see a list of the unlicensed truck. That's something I want to look into. I never really thought about that. I don't really know which... I mean, I know which ones are licensed, but in my head, I can't make a list of the ones that aren't licensed. If the Crocodile's not licensed, then that's my favorite truck. If the Tatras don't count, then the Crocodile's my favorite. If it's unlicensed. The Tatra backbone suspension? Maybe. Are you talking about are you talking about how the suspension is connected to both axles in the back? And you can honk your horn to get rid of these. Kriovitz is the only licensed make, I think. But man, I love the Tatra 813. Did you guys see my video? It feels like the Force is way heavier than the 813, but they're literally the same weight. Yeah, the three Tatras are amazing. And I used the Tatra Phoenix for a fuel carrier for the longest time and never really put it to work. And I was testing it out, putting it to work. Even with those little tiny tires, the thing's a great truck. Can you make a video about SnowRunner trucks in real life? Yeah, I was thinking about that. That's on my list. Right now I'm working on long form content about why we love old trucks. And then after that, I'll have a few ideas, but yeah, I'll put that on the list. That's a good idea. Because I was watching some other guy. He made a video about that, but it's not that updated. It'd be cool to make one that's updated. But he was doing it with still images. I kind of want to do mine with actual real footage, if I can find the real footage in real life of these trucks. I don't know if some of these trucks are concepts, or they were like kind of like prototypes. I don't know. I think there was a couple. Like, I don't know if I'm going to find footage on the Apache, you know? The swing axles. If you like the Tatra, you need to learn about it. Okay, I will learn about it. I don't know everything in SnowRunner, I promise. I promise you guys, I don't know everything. If you have noticed the camber of the wheels, yeah, the camber is definitely negative, has negative camber. Or is that positive? When it goes in towards the... I think that's negative. Or positive. No, because negative camber is... I'm trying to think of those really ugly cars I see on the road here, where the wheels are going out towards the road. I think that's negative camber, so I think we're talking about positive camber. The trucks are out there, it's just hard to find, yeah. Especially the old trucks, you know, because a lot of old trucks won't have the footage. I'm going to put the beams on the truck. Yeah, I'm going to put the beams on the truck. And I don't know why. Oh, that's why someone was asking I'm not playing on the controller today, because I don't know why all my functions are showing my keyboard. Like it's telling me to use all my keys and not my controller, but I am absolutely using my controller. Really? Has independent suspension? Do you mean like just like each wheel has its own A-arm with its own suspension kind of thing? But yeah, I'll learn about that. I'm all mostly focused on like just how the game operates and stuff. I need to learn more about the actual trucks. This is a really bad loading dock. I will agree with that. It is terrible. Okay, now turn off. I need to go get back in the habit of turning my engine off when I plot routes, especially in hard mode. So we're just gonna go over here. We're gonna go pick up some bricks. No. Oh yeah, I was right. Do you think you'll go all the way up to the Tamir and Kolo Peninsula on this playthrough? Yeah, I'm doing it all. I mean, we have all the time in the world, guys. I mean, it's probably gonna take months, but yeah, we're doing it all, baby. But I'm doing Alaska and Tamir, like Michigan, Alaska, Tamir in order, and then from there we can choose maps. Like I might just shoot over to British Columbia and get the Kenworth. But yeah, we're not going to shoot straight over to Amur. That is not my favorite map. Actually, I think there's a quicker way there, but whatever. Alone? Yeah, all alone. Yeah, we're just doing a solo playthrough. It's too much trouble trying to get people on to play with and stuff, and everybody wants to go live and play with me and everything. So it's more fair just to not play with anybody. Plus you gotta actually talk to that person and coordinate like the plan and everything, plus read chat, plus talk to them on the mic, plus, you know, it's just too much. But I'm not alone, I'm with you guys. Yes, this game, it takes around 1100 hours to beat this whole game. Well, that's at least what ChatGPT told me. On average, around 1100 hours. Trying to finish Yukon. Yukon's pretty tough. Maine's a tough map. Yeah, it'd be so hard to try to be on chat, trying to like meet up, and you have to send codes to do multiplayer, and then you know, if there's connection issues and then problems, and it would just waste more time than anything, I think. It's hard enough to like just watch chat and play, guys. I didn't know streaming was this difficult, or I'm just an idiot. One of the two. But it's hard to like focus and remember and like think about what you're gonna say next and read chat at the same time. Like, it's crazy. I had no idea. And you get super, super thirsty streaming because you're continuously talking. I don't know how people do these like 8-hour streams, but I will have to say, it's every time I stream, it's easier and easier every time. The first couple days, because this is only my 5th stream, the first couple days it was brutal. I was like ready to go to bed after I was that exhausted. World of Warships. Yeah, I like World of Warships. That was a fun game. Not so much anymore, but I played it a lot back in the day. But yeah, it's tiring. I didn't know just playing a game, streaming, and just, you know, hanging out with your friends would be so exhausting. But I think I was so tired the first couple times because I was kind of nervous and overthinking everything. But now that I'm just chilling, it's not that exhausting. But your throat still gets really thirsty. I don't know how people do 8-hour streams. Like, dude, it's crazy. And even if it's like competitive games, like fast-paced games, like how the hell? I mean, I could stream SnowRunner for 10 hours easy, but if I wasn't talking or something. But my favorite map is British Columbia. I love that map right now. Subject to change. I like British Columbia. I love all the hills. There's lots of really cool routes that you can take logging missions with. And it's just beautiful. I like the rain. You can take the ferry. And I like Scandinavia. It's another beautiful map. You can take some really cool screenshots in Scandinavia. Now, what's your guys' least favorite map so far? I'm trying to think of my least favorite map. For a long time, Yukon was my least favorite map because it introduced crafting and I wasn't a fan of it. And Yukon is kind of dark for some reason. It's a really dark map, like you're always in the shade, there's no sunlight. But other than that, it's okay map. But for sure, my least favorite is pretty much all the snow maps. I was trying to think of one that wasn't a snow map. I just don't like looking at snow. Tennessee. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't even count Tennessee. I don't even consider that a SnowRunner map. I consider that like what do you call it? Like a, it should be free. It should be like a bonus, like a little bonus map or something. It literally has barely any missions. They were trying to release or like introduce some racing mechanic into the game. I'm glad they stopped that, but hey, you live and learn. Yeah, way too small. It should be free. Should have been a bonus map. And the sprinter is like practically useless. Yeah, very meh. Very meh. I'm honestly surprised they still charge you for it. Oh god, I keep forgetting. Be really careful here, guys. There's a dip that the tree hides. I mean, don't get me wrong, Tennessee's fun to drive around in and stuff. If it was free, like a bonus DLC, like free, everybody would love it. It's just, It just doesn't feel like SnowRunner content. Very lacking. And that's just pertaining to the missions and stuff. It is a fun to map. It's a fun map to like drive around and stuff. I test a lot of trucks there. And it just almost feels like they half-assed it. Like, but you know what they learned? They learned from that and moved on. They didn't continue to make the same mistake. What came out after Tennessee, guys? I don't remember off the top of my head. How much is Tennessee? Probably still like $6 or something. It's a good support, the rally truck, yeah. I almost tipped there last night in my only truck. In your only truck. I'm guessing you're screwed if you flip. If you flip your only truck, yeah. I mean, if you don't have enough money to recover, yeah, you're pretty screwed. Oh, Glades was after Tennessee? That's right. That was another disappointing map after. I had Tennessee that I was disappointed with, and I went into Glades and had to do farming. But I will admit, Glades gets better after the farming. Once you get the farming out of the way, it's actually a pretty good map. I will agree. We might have to do a fuel rescue. I don't know. We're definitely going to have to meet up halfway. Oh, I was supposed to turn right there. I'm an idiot. I got to turn back. I was supposed to turn right there. I didn't make the right. Or, no, stay away from this area. I wasn't paying attention. Sorry, guys. I got to turn back. And go, no, not that one, this one. There we go. God, I gotta pay more attention. I'm so involved talking to you guys and stuff. I'm barely even playing. Silver medals, you talking to me? Oh. Glades, yeah, Glades is a cool map, yeah. It's very flat. It's not too challenging. It's very chill. Gallons to liters, I think it's like, what guys, like 2.3 per gallon or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember exactly the ratio. But 100 gallons is around 350 liters. I know that. Let me see. I'm kind of curious now. Gallons to liter ratio. I was way off. 1 gallon is 3.7 liters. You didn't like Ontario much? Ontario's really pretty. Especially the second map, I love that big old quarry. But it just had too many water missions, man. Way too many water missions. You got so burnt out doing water. And it's not like, I'm a big fan of like, you know, looking at the metal beams and hearing them clank around and, you know, loading up logs and stuff. But you're literally just loading up a tank full of liquid over and over and over and over and over. It just gets really monotonous. The 310E, it's just my favorite short logging truck. I wouldn't say it's my favorite truck, but I love it for short logging. And you can put mud tires on it. And I love the pike too, man. I love that little thing. The pike makes a good scout as well. You guys want to know something funny? I have never done one challenge in the main menu. How many hours do I have in this game? $1,734 hours, and I have never done one challenge in the main menu. I think I loaded... I really need to start paying attention. I think I loaded one up with the loaf, and that was it. And I don't think I even finished it. Damn. Well, good thing I need fuel anyway, so I guess I'm doing a fuel rescue. I flipped on purpose for streaming purposes, for content. I have to portray struggle. The flip star, yep. Hey, Courtney. Haven't seen you in a couple days. Welcome back. Courtney, did I tell you that we have a Discord now? I think I did. What do I think of Wisconsin? Wisconsin's really cool. I like Wisconsin. There's a lot to do. I'm getting over my bias with crafting. There's a lot of crafting there, I believe. But Wisconsin's cool. There's a bunch to do in Wisconsin, so I like it. What about you guys? You guys like Wisconsin? I even like Dawn. It's a good little break from really big maps. It's like a playground. I call Dawn the mud pit playground, because it has some horrible, horrible mud pits. Swamps. Yeah, Courtney, you made it just in time for me flipping. You know what? Good thing we didn't have anything in the trailer, because that would have been even a bigger mess. Fleet Star is amazing. I think nobody talks crap on the Fleet Star, because we all know it's not the best truck in the game, but it was the truck that helped us. It carried us through the early game. Has a special place in all our hearts. Do you have every achievement in SnowRunner? No, I do not. I'm not an achievement chaser. What do they call it? Completionist? I do not give two diddly shits about achievements. So what have I not done? I had 30 out of 37. I mean, what is there possibly that I haven't done? Use the Zix 6.5. It's okay, so I don't use the Zix barely. Find all upgrades in Tamir. I guess I've never done that. Drive a red colored scout vehicle. There must be an upgrade in Tamir that I didn't care for. Complete every task in contest. Nope, I have not done this because I don't do the custom missions. I don't do the time trials and all those. And I do not use... I guess I haven't used the P12 in Tamir enough. From one map to the other, I could have swore I've done this. I guess we can focus on doing this one, but I don't really care. I do not care about achievements. You gotta go? Alright, Courtney. Thanks for coming in and saying hi. That was an average Fleet Star moment. The Fleet Star is overpowered for the start. Should have been harder. Yeah, the all-wheel drive was kind of just sitting in front of it, wasn't it? But some people will say this game is easy, and some will say it's extremely hard at the start, even in normal. Actually, let me move this to the side. I love my little GMC. This is why you don't sell your trucks. Always use them for something. Alright, let's change the time of day. Oops. But now I'm starting hard mode. After unlocking every truck and part, I'm going through 100%ing every level. There you go. Oh, you got them at 100%? I commend you for that. Because I always skip the time trial things. I guess I just play my own way. But I have a friend who is a completionist. He'll spend hours in like Assassin's Creed finding 150 feathers that are throughout the world. Like, who cares? I call that... Alright, let me get on the road. I call that filler. I think it's just filler for you to play the game more. Oops. Throwback Friday? What's TBF? I think Throwback Friday. A whole lot of filler? I mean, I guess it's what you consider filler. But, like, what was that achievement? I'm not gonna go chase after painting a truck red and hauling, you know, oil to Michigan while doing 10 jumping jacks. Like, I don't care. And, like, I mean, do you guys even go on your friends' list and, like, see what achievements they've made? You know, like, is it bragging rights or something? I guess I'm just old. I only drag the Atom behind me with support trailer. It's too tippy for me. The Atom, yeah, the Atom? Is it really tippy? I know it's really long. The Atom's a really good truck. That thing can go through, like, any terrain. The most stable starter truck? You mean just by, like, center of gravity stable? The Fleet Star is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I really want to get the Pay Star, guys. When I have enough money, I'm buying that right away. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll do the time trials and stuff to get money if I'm running low or something. But like past like Alaska, I won't do them. I just won't. I don't know why. They don't seem fun to me. Maybe it's because I don't like being timed. I don't know. They just feel like little mini games that are kind of outside of SnowRunner. I don't know, I can't really put my finger on it. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll try more with you guys. I might change my mind. Alright. We're just gonna take the trailer like this the whole way. Should flip up soon. Come on. There we go. I do not lift all my trucks. Absolutely not. No. Like when we get to Alaska, you will never see me put a lift kit on the Royal BM17. I don't put lift kits on... What else? There's a few more trucks that I don't do it. And there's a few trucks that you can put the biggest tire on without even lifting it. Like you don't even need to lift the truck. So if there's ever a chance that I don't have to lift a truck, I won't. I know that it's not going to help with clearance, so you just got to watch out for big rocks and like the kind of terrain you go over. But I would rather choose my terrain and maybe take a little longer going through things than flipping. for the band? No, we do not. Eskimo, never say that again. We do not need a lift kit for the Bandit. That thing's tippy as it is. Adam could be tippy, but I love it. I mean, any truck can be tippy, guys, but some are more than others, especially with logs. But what do you guys think? What is the ultimate most tippiest truck in the entire game? It can be any class, like the Scout 800. Is it the Scout 800? I'm trying to think of the Bandit's up there for sure. I'm just trying to think of another super tippy truck. The Tatra. Oh, yeah, but is the Tatra 805, is it tipping because it's super tipping, or is it tipping because we all put the strongest engine and the high range gearbox on it and it's just going 100 miles an hour? Because that truck actually has the most power to weight ratio than any truck in the entire game, the Tatra 805. Its power to weight ratio is through the roof. The Fem, yeah, the Fem is pretty tippy, not gonna lie. The Loaf is super tippy. Yeah, the Loaf is tippy. You're right. It is. The Burlak's pretty tippy too. The little toaster rolling on donuts. Now the least tippy truck is going to be something like the Mastodon or the P16. Or what's another really wide truck that doesn't tip? The Elephant doesn't seem. I've only tested the Elephant once. It doesn't seem tippy. Have I done timber for the locals? No. On this map, I think I've only done. Crap! I think I've only done food to the workers and Pinewood Express. But I need to use the bathroom, guys. I will be right back. How long have we been doing this stream? Why isn't it popping up? Oh, whatever. Who cares? I'm gonna get some water. And take a pee. Yes, baby. You want a treat? Come on. You want a treat? I think my cat gets jealous of you guys. My cat acts differently when I stream. It's almost like maybe he's not used to me streaming. He's like, what the hell are you doing? Or it's because I'm not giving him attention. Tatrin. Kalob Longnose. Oh man, I haven't used Kalob in a long time. The shish kalobs. Dude, guys, I need to get one. You guys know what a Camelback is? We use them for when you're like hiking or mountain biking and stuff. Just a big old pouch of water with a long hose that you can. I need one hanging from the ceiling just straight to my computer chair with like 5 gallons of water. I'm going through like 3 times more water, which is not a bad thing when I stream. I'm drinking 3 bottles to like how I normally drink 1. Okay. In hard mode. What should I do before trying to get the White Western Star? Yeah, it's going to be a while before you can get the White Western Star out. Unlock or go. I don't know if I talked to you before. Is this the same guy with the same question? Anyways, scout a little bit in Michigan, scout a little bit in Smithville Dam, get some upgrades, go discover the GMC, go get the other 1500 at the Scout 800, and do all the little side missions that you can do, the easy ones, like Beyond the Spruce, I think one. You can attempt King of the Hill. Just do all the little tiny stuff. Don't go straight to main missions yet. Have I ever used the Dairy Longhorn? From Alaska to Scout? I've never used the Dairy Longhorn to Scout. No, I haven't. But you know what? I really like the Dairy Longhorn. It's much faster than the P16. And it doesn't do too bad getting around. The mud rating on the tires aren't as good as the P16 when you throw the OHDs on, but it does have diff lock and all-wheel drive, and it is faster. But the steering on that truck is pretty atrocious, I must say. And I need brakes, right? Yes. But it's not a bad truck for a truck you find in Alaska, you know, for early game. I might have to, Oh, guys, I didn't refuel a truck, huh? God damn. I flipped it over and didn't refuel it. It's okay. I'm gonna have to jackknife this a little bit more. I'm glad to catch your stream. Hey, what's up, man? Lifestyle. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad that you could make it. And hello to anybody I did not say hello to. Got a lot of new faces in here today. Nice. Oh, dang, wait, there's 40 people on my... There's 40 people watching right now. Man, I need to get my game together. Welcome in, guys. I did Beyond the Pines and tipped both the CK5. Yeah. That was a big problem when I first started the game, too. I was the tip monster. I was always tipping. Because I was trying to rush everything. This game has taught me patience. I got a jackknife even more. Yeah, this game has taught me patience. For sure. I actually managed to find. Oh, where'd you go? I actually managed to find a shortcut and pull White Western Star using Fleet Star. Is it the shortcut through the trees? Because I remember pulling the White Western Star up that way with the Fleet Star was a pain in the butt. You just started on hard. What truck do you get after Fleet? Oh, I sold the Kodiak. You sold the Kodiak? What? I would just recommend finishing Michigan and then go to Alaska, or finish most of Michigan. I always love your SnowRunner shorts. Thanks, man. Any benefit to manual loading or just for fun? Manual loading in hard mode is to save you money because it charges you 150 per cargo to auto load and nothing to manual load, so it adds up over time. It does add up. But you can do it for fun too. But that's why it's there for hard mode. I have 5 gallons. Who wants to make a bet? Who thinks I can make it to the GMC? Because I am definitely not going this way. Guys, avoid this like the plague. Unless you're like maybe in the P16. And then you can come get that. It's a treacherous area. And for overstacking, yes. For overstacking. Absolutely. I love to overstack. People like to overstack the twin steer. You can put a lot of weight on that thing. Sometimes diff lock works better than all-wheel drive, and I'll just keep diff lock on to save some fuel. But let's see if we can No. Trying to conserve fuel here. Oh boy. We would have made it if we didn't have all this weight on us. So, nope. Rescue time. Did I put all terrains on this? Yes, I did. But even without diff lock and all-wheel drive, this might be a little hard, guys. The Bandit is the best for overstacking? Yeah, it is, dude. Bandit, overstack it 10 high, you won't flip ever. Super sturdy. No problems, no issues. Man. You really don't know how good you have it when you have all-wheel drive and everything. Jeez Louise. Trying to get some speed here, get some wheel spin. There you go. Keep my my inertia. Oh, I forgot this little water was right here. Keep your wheel straight, guys. Always keep your wheel straight. Don't try to turn. But I think we're gonna be screwed. Yep. We screwed. But where's my where's my Scout 800? Wasn't there? I guess my 1500 right here. Okay. It's Brigadier. See ya, Edit. Oh, is Edit leaving? Sorry guys, I wasn't reading chat. Oh, we're stacking. Dude, diff lock on JMC is not hard to find to get. Yeah, I know. I need to get it. Later, Edit. Hey, Doc Holiday. Yeah, man. Got off to eat. Yeah, I'm starving, man. It is lunchtime. I'm starving, Mark. Do you have any tips for fixing low FPS, except getting a better PC? Because, well, what are your video settings at? Do you have everything on low already? Because if you have everything on low, the only thing I could suggest is, and make sure you have, make sure your water quality is on low. Just put everything on low first, and then work your way up. But if you have everything on low, the only thing I can suggest after that is lowering your resolution. But and after that would be maybe overclocking your graphics card, but that might only give you maybe like 3 or 4 FPS more. Will I use a mod truck? Oh, a mod truck? No, I'm not using any mod trucks in this playthrough. This playthrough is all just stock SnowRunner trucks. But I am using mod trailers and sideboards. Just because I think the trailers in this game are atrocious. I mean, like, literally, like, road trailers for an off-road game? Really? Like, there's no off-road trailers in an off-road game. So you have everything on low. Yeah, there's not really much more you can do, buddy. Is it a laptop or a desktop? Yeah, I also heard when you play multiplayer on this game, if you have like lower FPS, there's like a weird thing with the latency and like the winching and stuff. Like, it affects the other player. It's already at 640 by 680. Yeah, it sounds like you're playing on a computer that doesn't even have a graphics card. Lossless scaling, yeah. It sounds like he's playing on a computer that has like Intel integrated graphics. You're definitely using integrated graphics. Or it's just a really old computer. Or it's using like a NVIDIA like GT 710 or something. But if he's already at the lowest settings at 640, I mean, what's your FPS at? From 2013. Ouch. Yeah, and it could be just like a regular notepad, guys, like a HP, you know, Intel Iris, like integrated graphics for HD 4000. Probably what it is. It's probably like HD 4000 integrated graphics. 24 max. Yeah, there's not much you can do. If you have everything on low with the lowest FPS, I mean, with the lowest resolution, and you're still getting 24 FPS. Woo. You're gonna have to upgrade there, buddy. Intel graphics, yeah, man. You are definitely gonna have to upgrade. Hey, what's up, Theodore? Sorry, man, I didn't see you. What's up, Theo? Yeah, just get like an old HP, like, Victus or something. With like a... God, what was my old HP laptop that played this game great? It was a Victus with a 3050, I think. And it played SnowRunner just fine. At 1080p. I mean, I didn't have my settings on Ultra or anything, but... I bet you can get that used for like 200 bucks right now. Depending on where you are. You know exactly where I am. You hate that spot? Yes. There's plenty of spots in SnowRunner we hate, right, guys? There's a spot I really hate too. It's called a Mur. Like I had a Ryzen 5 2600. Ooh. 66, dude, the 6660 Ti, that thing was popular, man. They sold so many of those things. It was like the ultimate budget graphics card. Live, it's a bit boring to me. Yeah, I don't like snow maps. But welcome back, Theo. Thanks for coming in, man. We are just chilling. I'm doing horrible today. I'm really gonna have to like focus on streaming, answering chat, reading chat, and playing the game at the same time. Because I am not playing like someone who's played 17 hours of this game. Not even close. Come on, my little baby. What's that stupid rock? Just getting past that. All I want to do is just get to the Fleet Star. Maybe if I just... There you go. I moved that rock a little bit. I think that's what was in my way. Yep. we go. Come on, baby. You can do it. I believe in you. Here we go. And holy, that truck is massive, right? Have you guys ever pulled out like the Dawn? The little, what is it? The Dawn, God, I never use it. Or like the TU-166 or something, like the smallest truck. Is it the Dawn 71? I think that's what it is. And like put it next to like the Kenworth, the 963, or like any other like big truck. It's crazy. I should actually make a short on that. You don't really like, when you're driving the truck by itself, you don't really understand the scale of like how big some of these trucks are. Heavy too, big heavy trucks. I hate when I get stuck on one small rock and just can't move. Yeah, it does suck. One little pebble will ruin your whole SnowRunner experience. Oh, you know what? I probably should have. I forgot this doesn't have the roof rack. I should have put more fuel in here. Damn it. But it's okay. I was actually thinking about selling this truck. I was just gonna. No, can I transfer just a little bit? There we go. 6 fuel is plenty to get me back to the gas station. So I just wanted enough fuel in here to get to. Or do you guys think? No, I absolutely promise you that Chevy could not pull that truck out. Promise. Have you ever imagined mixing SnowRunner with the car repairing from My Summer Car? Absolutely. I've always thought about that in like a car mechanic simulator. I would love like degradation of the engine and like the oil, and you know have to release like, or not release but repair the engine, you know, like anything. Pistons, gaskets, valves, wear and tear on the tires, things like that. I would love that. You have a good connection by streaming game like GeForce Now. If you have good connection streaming game like GeForce Now, etc. I have everything that I need for streaming, and then some. You know what my bottleneck is my internet. I only have 35 upload, so I'm limited with that. But it's actually working pretty well for me streaming in 1440p. But if I were to use these settings in a fast-paced game like Call of Duty or something, it would be all blurry and jittery for you guys right now. Always putting back piston 3 into the engine. But I would love some mechanics like that. That'd be cool. That would definitely be cool. I think I would be happy with any cool little feature SnowRunner would add. Trying to think, what's the biggest feature SnowRunner's added besides like crafting? They added water. They added farming. Blech. Besides trucks and stuff. Just thinking of features. Actually. Like decent connection needed, yeah. GeForce Now is a tool. Yeah, I have GeForce Now. I just I've never used it for streaming. I use OBS. I just never thought of using my overlay to stream. I don't know. And I've never been a fan of any GeForce. I don't even install GeForce Experience, so. Ice? No, Ice has been around. Are you talking about the ice you can fall through? No, that's been around. So. My GMC should be fine. Yeah, there's no mud that way. So we need to get this to... I can just follow that whole road. But yeah, if I was playing Call of Duty right now, you guys would not even be able to watch me play. It'd be so bad. But since this is a low motion game, I can bump up the settings and make it look good. I'd have to bring it down to 1080p and change my bitrate and everything. Is 5 upload and 5.6 download? No, that's actually really slow. Sorry. That's enough for watching a stream. Like my 35 upload, I have 1,000 down, 35 up, and that's the best I can buy. Like there's nothing else that's faster, and that's even cutting it close. I went scouting with my GMC, only has better tires and lift kit, and it went better than with my Scouts. Yeah, it depends on the tires you have, but the GMC is a good truck. Just Scouts can get in tight places and they burn less fuel, typically. You can try for free. Yeah, I'm happy with what I have. OBS has treated me well. I think GeForce Now is another overlay. No, I don't need another overlay. I like Steam's new overlay though. Their new graph and everything. Tells you information on DLSS and all that stuff. I like it. How DLSS is a scam. They're fake frames. Oh, I misunderstood. I'm sorry. Sorry, maybe I misread things, or it might be a language barrier or something. Let me try again. Yeah. But sorry if I misunderstood. If you want to rewrite it, you can. This is a road I rarely take to, but I have taken it. Oh shit, diff lock was on. I gotta stop reading chat. I was trying to go back up to see what he said. Oh, you forgot the name? Thanks, Google. Yeah, Google's never there for us, huh, guys? I grew up for a small, short time before you can Google things. You had to go to the library or go to your bookshelf in your house and find the encyclopedia. And same with maps. We had to use these things called Thomas guides. It's a book with pages and little maps on it for every section of your city. And if you wanted to get somewhere, you had to go page to page and figure out how to get there. This was before you could map quest. Do you think hooking up a 560 NVIDIA graphics card with the HDMI cable will help my poop laptop? No, that's not how it works. I'm sorry. How many times have you Austin powered yourself? More than I can count. More than I can count. I'm trying to think of an area where I Austin powered recently. But have you ever Austin powered where you couldn't get out? Well, oh, if you guys don't know what he means by Austin powered, it's a movie where he gets a golf cart stuck in a hallway where the front and the back are sideways. Like the front's on the wall and the back's on the wall, and he has to do like 400 3-point turns going from reverse to forward to get out of his situation. It's hilarious, but Man, I haven't seen those movies in years. I remember the third one not being good. The Goldfinger, but the first and second one were hilarious. But I have Austin powered many times. Oh, you know what? Actually, I Austin powered a little bit ago when I was doing a test video. Right here. I forget what truck I was in, but I was Austin powered right here. I was trying to turn around to redo, I think it was the video where I had that glitch, where I had no mud here, but I was stuck right here. I had to put it in reverse and drive like at least 10 times before I can get out of it. It was funny. You found a glitch? Yeah, you'll find glitch sometimes. Oh, of course I got that, man. Love those movies. 20,000 point turn, exactly. So, yeah, I'm assuming John's around my age, for sure. I'm 38, so. God, when did Austin Powers, the first one, come out? I think it was 96, 95 or 96. Crazy. But I'm sure they hold up today. I'm sure they'll be just as funny. He's like, damn, Basil, this coffee tastes like shit. Because it is shit. What glitch did you find? They do exist. This is the trailer from hell, guys. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I got the P16 out, because I'm using the P16. If you try this with the Fleet Star, you're gonna have a bad time. If you French fry when you're supposed to pizza, you're gonna have a bad time. So, I'm gonna park this here for now. Now we need to focus on getting... Oh, it's an island lake. We gotta focus on getting a P16. God, I'm so thirsty. I kinda Austin powered last night on a rock. Could turn myself on the rock, but nothing to winch on. Oh, that's the worst when you have nothing to winch on. Yep. I detached my trailer and tried to winch it, but it just pulled the trailer on my truck. Yeah. Did you get out though, at least? After 4 hours? I'm 17. You like old movies? See, guys, this is... I'll give one little thing away that I'm putting into my long form that I'm working on right now. I was thinking, because this whole long form is going to tell a story. This is a perfect example. So I was trying to figure out and answer questions of why we like old trucks. And I'm like, maybe a lot of the times it's because we hold on to the past. But I have been noticing, like my little nephew, like kids, 12, 13, 14 years old, are attracted to old vehicles right from the start. And this is having no experience or knowledge of trucks or anything. And they're right off the bat attracted to the older trucks. So there's something there. There's something, and there's a reason why we like old trucks. I don't know what it is. I mean, it could be the body style and the way it looks, but I think it's deeper than that. You're 14, I'm 15. Okay, see, proves my point. I'm gonna make that section in the video a little longer, but it enthralls me. It makes me really interested of why that is, because I was that way when I was growing up. And if I remember right, I could not make it through that. We need to get to Smithville Dam, so I need to bust a biatch. Oh, I need to be careful not to cuss. Sorry, I forgot we have kids in here. I'm gonna have to go through here. Oh yeah, that's right. There's like 2,700 bridges to fix over here. Okay, Smithville Dam. We need to go put the high saddle on this thing. Almost saved it. Crap, I flipped. You almost saved it. It happens. It happens. Oh. But here's our baby, the P16, guys. Love this thing. You will say every stream, "What's up, Theodore?" I know. It's I have a friend named Theodore. Well, we say Theo. Your name's Theodore, right? If it's not, I'm sorry. If I'm saying your name wrong, I'm sorry. I thought it was Theodore. Don't worry, they've probably heard it before. Yeah. Oh, hey there, Aisha. Pay no attention to her, guys. Just kidding. So it is Theo. Yeah. Yeah, I worked with a guy named Theo. Good guy. He was a programmer. C#. It was with a TH, but I've seen other people with a T, so I figured. Let's see how many times we have to use the winch to get through this. And this is no all-wheel drive, guys. Yeah. Stupid roots. Boo. Just kidding. Oh. Yeah. Theodore? You say it like Theodore? Like that? Have you ever had a moped? I've never had a moped in real life. I've not. We don't have... Traffic is way too crazy in California to have a moped. People will drive crazy and fast here. You need at least a street bike. I don't think a moped would accelerate fast enough. You'd make people really angry. Three times. I love it when a small twig halts the whole train. Oh yeah. A small twig or a small pebble. What? I'll call you Theodore from now on. Theodore. Just kidding. Theodore JK. Yeah, it's hard. A lot of people's names, like user 596569 will pop in and... But the funniest one so far is Turd. That's funny. Because I'm always like, hey, Turd. Okay, first time. Okay, sir. But yeah. For a truck with no all-wheel drive, this is a really good truck. And these OHDs are rated 3.5 in mud. Better than the standard OHDs. Okay, sir, third. Yeah, man, I'm sorry. I don't really know what you're trying to tell me. Alright, we're almost through this. You think? No, I don't think he's a bot. I think it might be a language barrier, maybe. I'm not sure. Man. I'm gonna have to buy 2 packs of water. I'm already almost finished with my 3rd bottle of water. Extra thirsty. I have a Tomas APN4, and people tune these things. Like one out of my friends said he went 90 kilometers an hour, which is like, yeah, 70 miles an hour. Around there, yeah. Maybe a little less. Also, old people around where I do the same speeds to a road. What did he do? Like, modify the governor or something? But yeah, mopeds would not... I mean, I see them sometimes, but people just stay on the side roads and stuff. Seriously, I'm going to get stuck right when we're almost on the road. I went through that whole big old muddy, deep bog pit, and I'm going to get stuck right here. Come on. Wheel spin. There we go. Isn't it crazy, the fuel economy in this thing, guys? I'm like chilling around 2. Pretty impressive. I even in the Discord server, yeah. Yeah, he's not a bot. Yeah, we don't get bots on here. It's not like TikTok. 50 mile per hour-ish? Yeah, you definitely could not go on the freeway with that. If that's max speed, like full throttle, you might be able to get away in the slow lane, but even 55 mile an hour is considered slow over here. Our speed limit is like 75, 80 miles an hour. I used the winch 5 times. Yeah, and it was all because of a stupid twig. It wasn't even because I was technically stuck. It was because I was stuck on a branch. But yeah, I used it 5 times. Nah, bro, Binger cylinder. Like 38 millimeter, he had like 45 millimeter. Oh, he like stroke and bored it. Nice. Stroke and board. You know what? I learned a lot from when I played Gran Turismo as a kid. Learning that like weight reduction, like you don't always have to increase horsepower to go faster or like increase your acceleration. Reducing weight is adding power. Reducing weight is adding power. You're about to overload the... How do you overload the burlap? Oh, like I did with like 4 on top. Be careful, that thing tips over as it is. Putting an overload on that thing, you're just bound to tip. Just drive really slow, but that's not hard in that truck because it's slow to begin with. You know what, guys? Wait a second. I'm gonna think while I'm down here. I forget. Was the White Western Star a tow or a repair? Let me see. Let me see something real quick. I don't like the new map runner as much as the old one. Find the antenna, lost bags, repair the truck. God, I got freaking pee again. God bless. I don't like their legend and their menu. The old one was so much better in my opinion. Why isn't it showing the trucks? Like, where's... Oh, there. Okay, that's how you do it. It's not a checkbox, it's this little slider now. It's a fixer-upper. Yeah, bringing it through here is a pain. No, we'll worry about that later. Let's just get the high saddle. Good thing you don't live in the USA. With that moped, yeah. Well, actually, there's a lot of reasons. It's a good thing you don't live in the USA. Well, at least in big cities, because traffic sucks. Hate traffic, guys. When it takes you a half hour to get somewhere that should take 2 minutes, it's the most frustrating thing in the world. You don't like it either, but you can use the old one. Forgot what we were talking about neither. Yeah, use the old one. There isn't really a better way up here. This would be too narrow. So yeah, we're gonna have to go through the swamp to get back. Oh, the old map runner, yeah. Yeah, there's an option to go in there and use the old one, but it keeps defaulting to the new one, and I'm kind of trying to change habits about myself, because like, you know, parents do this, like, oh, it was always better the old one, blah blah blah. So I try to give new things a chance more now, because I'm trying to not have that narrow mind like a lot of older people do, and they're like, they refuse to learn new things, you know. So, and maybe it was just I was frustrated because I didn't know how to filter out the things, but now I know it's those switches. So maybe I'll like it in the future. You never know. Oh yeah, the P16 is amazing in mud. It has special tires, 3.5 in the mud, and the original OHDs are like what 2.1, 2.2 or something like that. But yeah, these are really good tires for mud, and they're super heavy. That's why they dig in. Another Balkan brother. I don't know what that is. What's a Balkan brother? 150 euros for breaking a thumb? You gotta go? Alright, Theodore. Thanks for coming in, man. But yeah, P16, good truck. It can go through pretty much all mud. It just, it's not as powerful as other trucks. Its power to weight ratio is a little low, but it still gets the job done. Theodore. Let's make it bright. I mean, if you consider Slovenia the Balkan, then... Wait, am I making a wrong turn? Nope. But yeah, when I first played this game, I didn't like the P16 right away. You know why? Because I noticed it didn't have all-wheel drive, and I didn't even like test it out or try it. I was playing in normal mode. I think a lot of people are like that when they first start. I wanted all the 8x8s with diff lock always on and all-wheel drive always on. And it's also a great truck in hard mode because it's so fuel efficient. I mean, 80-gallon tank and you're averaging like 2 gallons a minute. It's really good. Really, really good. I don't know, guys. I was trying to think of, like, what other ways are there to pull out the White Western Star? Because I was gonna... The last time I just pulled it with the P16 through that whole swamp. Right there. I believe that's what I did. It's been over a year. But... I just remember it pulling... it was really hard pulling it up that route that's the most obvious. I was the same way. I didn't use a P16. Yeah, I think a lot of us are the same way. Because we're excited. We want like the really cool 8x8 off-road trucks, you know. This just seemed like a big old truck or something. But like we made it almost across 2 regions with a full tank. Pretty good. If we were in the A&K right now, we would have made like 1/4 of that. We wouldn't add. What is it, like 5 gallons a minute? I think it is. Crazy. With a 54-gallon tank. You use the A&K, sold this P16. Yeah, that's mostly what we do when we're new. So now I'm keeping the P16 and selling the A&K. It's kind of funny how that works, huh? Come on. It's like the little train that could. Nah. Yeah, when you have low power to weight ratio, they do not like hills. This is what the Kenworth 963 has an issue with as well, is inclines. But fortunately, the mission that we're going to be using this with, the B engine, it's B, right? Yeah, B. Power to weight ratio is going to be fine. We got to pull that trailer through mostly paved roads, but there's like one spot that's really tricky, and I'll show you guys how to get through it. But I don't think we're going to get to that today. I think I'm going to get off when we get to the garage because I am starving, guys. So hungry. How long has the stream been going on? Right? Oh, what's up, Ace? Gotta love the P16. Look at the most obvious road and where that is sharp left turn, you straight. Really? The most obvious path? Oh, I can't see it here. Hold on. Because I remember... That's a TranStar. Why am I turned around right now? Oh, there we go. Because I remember pulling it up this way was a biatch. But you said go straight forward and then right to the next electrical. Electrical. Like up this way maybe or something? I don't know. If you're on Discord, you could draw me out a little map. That'd be cool. Because I'm down to try different ways. Or ways that I don't know of. Your shorts get me playing again. Really? I love that. I love that I've gotten so many people to play again. Or actually just pick up the game all, you know, all together. Brand new players and bringing people back to the game. That feels so good. It feels so good that I have inspired you guys to play again. Because I don't want this game to ever die. I want this game to be around forever. That'd be great here, Tech. That'd be super helpful. And then on tomorrow, or sorry guys, I'm not streaming tomorrow morning, but on Friday, we'll follow your plan. Someone else helped me in the same fashion, and you guys are super helpful. That's why I like playing with you guys, because it's making me do things differently than I normally would. You think you're stupid? Nobody's stupid. You're not stupid. But I haven't found the P16 yet. The P16 is tucked away in a corner. It's in the far bottom right corner of Drummond Island. Well, it's not actually all the way in the corner. It's... I mean, I guess you could say it is. It's right here. If you want to cheat, you can watch my screen. It's right here. So I would come to Drummond Island, and I would actually recommend repairing the bridges and stuff, but it's right here. It's kind of hidden, so don't feel stupid that you haven't found it. Because it took me a long time to find it too. So, you're not stupid. Oh yeah, we discovered... Hey Bryson, we discovered the P16 earlier in stream. It's just you didn't see that, but yeah. P16's here, baby. We're gonna throw the high saddle on it so we can do that trailer mission. Dude, Friday is for me a free day. Nice. It's a free day. Open this link. Good morning, Vietnam, Michigan. Good morning, Vietnam. I haven't actually really explored that map. Oh yeah. See? So you're not stupid. You just haven't got there yet. It's 10 p.m. for me. Yeah. It's crazy. Everyone is on a different time zone. I was trying to think of how I'm going to make everyone happy and like what time to stream, but I'm learning that that's impossible because at every given second of the day, somebody's going to sleep and somebody's waking up. Fleet Star. Love the Fleet Star. I'm actually going to make a whole long form video on the Fleet Star. The Fleet Star was good to all of us. It carried us in the beginning of the game. And yes, the P16 is definitely good in the early game. No, actually, you know what, Bryson? This truck's good throughout the whole game. You can utilize it for a few things. 10 p.m. there. Yeah. So you guys are probably around Europe. That's why I've been trying to go to... I've been getting on the stream earlier. Because I have a lot of people from Europe. 4 p.m. 4 p.m. So you're on East Coast. Yeah, 4 a.m. Where is 4 a.m. right now? Churn? Germany? Yeah. I need to visit Germany. I'm German and I've never even been there. I think there should be a way to play multiplayer with all the save data to the host. I think that's how it works. I mean... I'm not sure exactly how multiplayer works. I don't play it. But I think it does use the host's save data. But Churn said 4 a.m. Where in the world is it 4 a.m. right now? India, maybe? I'm still waiting for someone to get on and say they're from Antarctica. Tell us that they're from Amur. In EU in this game is more popular, I think. Yeah, I've noticed that. Especially, you know, with all the Russian trucks and stuff. And I noticed that the same goes with like Truck Simulator, like Euro Truck Simulator and American Truck Simulator. Way more popular with the Europeans. Austria. Hey, what's up, Casper? Welcome back, man. And welcome to everyone who's new to the stream today. Midget Ninja. That's another funny name. Midget Ninja. Afterthought. I've never seen you before. Heretic, I've never seen before. I think Semi-Bro's been in here before. Maybe once. Schooly. Welcome, everyone. And welcome back, Casper. How long has the stream been? Did we hit 3 hours yet, guys? We're probably at over 3 hours, huh? Because either I gotta play some more, either I pee now because I gotta use the bathroom so bad, or I get off. Let me see. Oh yeah, we've been well over. Yeah, I'm gonna cut the stream there, guys. I need to get some lunch. I'm getting like nauseous. I need to eat. The route screenshot. Oh yes. Heretic, I'm sorry. The channel you should send it to. You can just throw it in. Let me see. You can just throw it in. You can just actually just throw it in the main, and just be like, hey, here's the chart or whatever. Or you can just direct message me. That's fine too. Rihan, thanks for coming in, guys. Elijah, thanks for coming in. I'm gonna eat some lunch. I'm starving. Dang, we have 47 people in here. I think that's a record. Goodbye to all the lurkers who don't talk in chat. I understand that you guys might be gaming and I'm just a second monitor guy. I completely understand. I am a second monitor guy. I love watching people play while I'm playing. I don't know why. It's just cool. Or watch a video or something. Movie, Netflix. And to all the popcorn viewers. But yeah, guys, tomorrow we're going to try to get to level 8 because then we'll unlock off-road tires. Yes. This crazy dude stops at the truck rest in the evening, gets his laptop, and drives the same to where he's driving. Wait, he drives, so he finishes his route, and then he gets on the game, loads up the same exact route, and then plays that route. I swear, when aliens visit us, they won't understand. But, you know, I was thinking that if I was an off-road truck driver, would I play this game when I get off? I probably would. That doesn't really make sense. Because we are in the era where video games that you do, like normal daily job tasks, are getting really popular. I don't know why, but... Later, Semi. Later, Ace, Bryson, Skull, everybody that's in the chat. I love you guys. I'm out of here. Tomorrow we're going to get to level 8. Okay? Peace. I don't have a specific time for streaming. I'm not going to be on tomorrow because I have a doctor's appointment. But I'm going to... Normally, I'm trying to just be on early in the morning, my time. But I'm going to update the Discord with the official schedule next week. Or this weekend. So I'll let you guys know about that. I'm still doing some tests. Trying to figure out what the best time is. Love you guys. Peace.